And we're live. We're here. What's up, everybody? This is 21 Blackjack. I'm here with Jared.
Yo.
And currently Breezy. We'll probably have more in a little bit. I wanted to kind of take this time because I know that there's still a lot of confusion, a lot of things that people don't quite understand yet with what's been going on with my channel. They just see a whole bunch of videos about this, what is it? I can't even remember the name of my old series.
Under the Lights.
Under the Lights.
It's just a whole bunch of minute-long videos. So there are some things that I need to address in terms of me coming back, the state of the channel, and just kind of the whole sports community in general. Call it a bit of a shoot, so if some realness comes out, it's because this is just me being honest and not me putting on a persona for you. This is just the truth and kind of what you want in terms of answers.
Right. Well, I think we kind of forgot to go over what's my character today, because it's not Sports CMM season. I'm not healed, so.
Yeah, it's not Sports CMM. You're not healed. Today you're just Jared.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I got a new gimmick, but we ain't gonna spoil that right now.
Yeah, we're not spoiling gimmicks. We're not spoiling series. We're just talking.
Yep, just talking.
We're just shooting the shit.
We are.
Okay, so let's talk about I guess let me talk about my channel in general first. A lot of people have been asking the question, am I just going to revamp everything? Like, is everything going to be brand new? Am I just completely getting away from Two Tails and Wyoming and the NBA series? Well, here we go. Wyoming Dynasty. Let's start there. The series with the Smashburn offense. Let's start there. Smashburn is not going away at all. It will still be active. It will still be a series that I'm going to do, and it's something that you can look forward to in the next week or two. I still have the big bowl game that I have to put up, and I'm telling you, once that bowl game drops, prepare
This
for
has
a ride.
been the longest week in Wyoming's history.
It has been the longest week. It's felt like a whole year for this bowl game to come out. But yeah, this bowl game it's huge. It really is a spectacular. I'm working on it while still working on. Yes, it is a new series that I'm working on Under the Lights. Right now, all I'm kind of doing is just giving you some short introductions to get you into the series before I just shoot you straight into it. But since I kind of want to push that out first so that I can get it out of the way, I'm keeping Wyoming kind of on the back burner so that once I finally have Under the Lights going, because there is a lot that is going to be involved in this. There's a lot that you guys may think is going to happen, and I'm going to tell you right now, some of you have no idea how crazy this is going to be. This truly is this is one of the most innovative things that I can say the community will ever see, and it's just going in a direction that I don't think any other series that I've even done has gone in, and I'm really, really excited to see it come to fruition and see it all come together, and with how much involvement I want in it when everybody finally sees it. It's gonna, I'm not gonna say it's gonna completely change the game, because that's just silly. Nobody, I mean, I've done Two Tails, and you can't even name another guy who's done another series like that. It's not something that's going to, make everybody think, oh, that's what I have to do. But it's going to at least open eyes and see what you can do with the game itself, and just what you can do to really kind of get yourself out there. And to just make something that's completely different from everybody else, something that's just new, something refreshing.
Yeah.
So this series is aiming to do that. But yes, Smashburn will be back.
Like you said, it's not a game changer. It's just something that fucks up the game for everyone else.
Correct. Yeah, it's not a game changer, but it's gonna fuck up the game for everyone else, and that's just damn.
Not all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Next series, the 2K Association. 2K Association is currently on the shelf. This is on the shelf for a different reason than I want it to be. This is on the shelf because I actually recorded about a month ahead for that series, and a month of that game footage is now gone. So the association itself would be a little messed up if I just kind of fast forwarded through 2 months, and that's not the pace I wanted to go at.
Yeah.
However, the plan right now is to reboot it, and that I will still be doing a 2K series, and that I'm still gonna do an association because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to build rebuild an NBA team or do something with an NBA team, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come back with another association, just a matter of when. Is it gonna be like completely different? No. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna keep it the same style that I have. I've gone over and talked with my voice actors about it as well. We just kind of agreed that it worked. It was the one thing on my channel that was very laid back, funny, comedic, even though it was serious. It did keep in line with realism. There was still some funny. There was still some funny in there, and it delivered enough. Delivered enough kind of realism to it that it doesn't get lost. Like the trades that were made and the pickups that were made. Even Andre Crawford himself was still felt like a real guy, even though he was kind of an athletic dunking machine. But even then he was still kind of human, and he had his flaws. I'm still bringing that. I'm still bringing that back. Let's see. So there shouldn't be too many worries there about the association. That is going to come back, and I'm actually going to be playing it on. The plan isn't 2K13. I'm probably going to bring that to 2K14 and do it there. That's why I've been kind of learning 2K14 because the controls are different from 2K13. Like I started playing it and everything felt completely different.
Yeah. I think a lot of people had that problem.
Which brings us to...
Wait. Before you continue any further,
yes,
Wiza does have an important question that I don't think any of us have addressed because I don't think any of us were actually paying attention to this. Are you aware that you're on speaker audio quality?
Holy cow. Oh shit! Wait a minute.
Doing bostage.
Wait, hold on. Can you? All right.
Whoa!
Wait. I didn't. Okay. Here's what happened. Okay. I understand this one. I didn't think that I had my okay. So now I'm noticing why now all of a sudden I sound a lot better. I thought that I was currently talking into my MacBook microphone.
Oh.
And didn't realize that, oh shit, my Samsung microphone is on, and my Samsung microphone was literally sitting about 5-10 feet away from me. I just pulled it in close, and now all of a sudden I'm like, oh, fuck. Yeah, so for everybody who just got that big blast in their ears, I apologize.
Yeah, now you sound way better. So
okay.
Yeah, cool. I thought it was this is now Blackjack's new mic quality.
But nobody was gonna say anything though.
I thought that was your shit. I'm like,
okay. Didn't even click in my head.
See that's why I need Wiza in here. Wiza is like, nah, you ain't gonna do that. Nah, fix your mic.
Fix that shit.
Fix your mic.
Fix that shit.
That's you gonna give them this work. All right, so that brings me to the that really is kind of the only other series that matters. Two Tails.
Yep. That's the big one.
It's done. It's done.
As in complete?
It is done, and I'm actually going to devote the next 10 minutes talking about um, kind of where it was going and what the lead up to it was. Granted, that in and of itself really kind of deserves an hour, but I'm going to shorten it. You're getting the abridged version. Um, I came back to Two Tails, and I kind of rewatched it all again, and me and Wise have talked about it too. And after going back and watching it and talking to my voice actors, talking to the guy who voices Shepard as well, we went back and we watched it, and we were just like, it is innovative in a lot of ways, and that's why people were so drawn to it. It was a series that kind of gave you a realism that no one else is really given, and gave you characters that you could you never really saw from anyone else, and that was kind of the mystique to it. It was great in that regard, because you have a guy like Izzy who isn't as athletic or as or as talented as most people in who are who are playing football, yet wants it more or wants it just as much as anybody else, yet he doesn't get as far as a guy like Shepard, who has all the talent in the world, a great arm, and remarkable. He's just remarkable on the field. Yet all he wants to do is just not have it. Just kind of wants to go and do his own thing, go skateboard, go shoot the shit, be with friends, just do whatever. Don't really care about it. Yet he's getting scholarships thrown at him left and right so that people can, so that they can play. He can go and play at the highest level. But when we got down to the characters themselves, they just kind of fell flat, because I actually, truth be told, I do still have episode 16, most of it scripted out. It was the gameplay itself that I still needed to do, which would have kind of dictated where I was going with it. Episode 16 was actually going to be carried by Veronica. She was going to do the narration for that for most of that video, because I just gotten tired of listening to Izzy and Shepard. They weren't giving me anything. As a matter of fact, I dare say Veronica was actually the strongest character in that entire series. Because
hold up. Didn't Izzy, like 15, wasn't that where Izzy got injured?
Izzy did get injured.
We were going to no-sell him in 16?
No, I didn't say that he wasn't going to be there, period. I said that Veronica was going to carry the dialogue for it. But yes, Izzy's injury would have been explained. By the way, he was out for, how long was he out? Let me see. Let me go back to the script. 3 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, he was just starting to get his feet wet, though.
Correct. He was just starting to get his feet wet. As a matter of fact, for that episode, what I had set up for him was that the way that the episode got introduced was that he was playing. It was kind of like an Inception moment where he's playing NCAA football 13, and he's playing as himself against Tennessee. And so, like, you see the gameplay like that, and so, like, he's completely shitting on Shepard, but that's not the reality of it, and it fades into what the reality is, which is that he's just sitting, he's dreaming about pretty much what he wants about being on the field, and now he's out for 3 weeks, and him and his roommate finally drags him out of the house. I was going to introduce a new character there, his roommate. Finally just drags him out of the dorm. They go shoot the shit outside, party and stuff, which would have given more insight to why Izzy is so closed off, and also would have opened him up to kind of a new thing. But even then, I still wasn't feeling Izzy completely.
Was the goal at any point to have Izzy take up skateboarding?
Oh hell no. No. That was never in his dream. Absolutely not. So yeah, I actually wanted Veronica to drive the next episode, because I mean, well, there's still a lot of questions to be answered about, the thing with him and Marshall Mills. Oh God, that storyline was it's still. I feel bad because I'm about to like tell tell the series and what it was all leading up to, and God, it was like I still think it's a good plot twist in the end. But we'll get to that in a minute. But yeah, it just, we kind of both looked back on it and we were just like, Shepard's too dull. He really is. He's too damn dull. Even when he's there with Veronica, where he should be happy and should be having fun, he's just too dull of a person. At the most. And the thing that makes him interesting is just that when he's not being pretty much a superhero on the football field, he has so many issues that you can get behind him. But outside of that, character-wise, he's no greater than like a Holden Caulfield or something like that. There's nothing there.
So are you officially killing off the series?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So he's so the series is done. So
canceled.
It's done. It's canceled. I just kind of decided it wasn't going anywhere. And being away from it for 10 months kind of gave me a better perspective of it. I looked at some of the videos then, and I just I'm looking at it now, and half the episodes look bad to me now. There were a few that I look at and I'm like, wow, I really nailed it. But the others, I just look and I'm like, jeez.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll spoil a little bit.
I think I already know a bunch of the spoilers.
You do.
We tried to salvage it, people.
We really did. And Wiza really tried to. Wiza really wanted this to keep going. Like he would get mad at me the more that it would go on. Like I remember when it was back at like episode 10, and he'd be like, "Yo, when's the next episode, man? When you putting this out?" What goes on in the next episode? Like he would know what was going on in the next episode before the next episode happened.
We actually came up. We was trying to draw the plan up until after graduation and everything.
Yeah, we really did. We sat down and we talked about the whole thing, and we were kind of just drawing up storylines and everything, and it was awesome.
The common thing of it was, how do we get the characters from point A to point B?
Correct.
But keeping them interesting.
Mm-hmm. And that became the problem, was keeping them interesting. By the way, I do see your questions on Twitter for Blackjack Shoots. I will get to them after I get done with the Two Tails talk.
After he gets done explaining why your hopes and dreams have now died.
No, because I'm telling you, Under the Lights is going to be. It's going to make you completely forget that Two Tails even existed.
Well, it's already off to a great start. We got Scott Slaughter.
You have Scott Slaughter, man. Just
God.
The way that I have that book is so beautiful. I love it. It's so great. Like this.
Is he Waterboy?
You know what?
I don't mean like a Waterboy. I mean like the movie. Waterboy.
No, I know the movie Waterboy. No, I got you. And I was like, you know what?
Bobby Boucher.
Bobby Boucher. But you'll learn a little bit more about the characters once the first episode is actually produced. And I'm in works on it. There's so much involvement into this, and I'm so happy with how everything's turned out thus far. I'm telling you, Under the Lights is going to make you forget Two Tails existed. And I kind of mean that.
That's gonna be tough.
So with Two Tails, what was Marshall Mills' part in this?
Marshall Mills, was he the wide receiver?
He was the wide receiver that was high school teammates with. All
right, he high school. All right, they went to a game or something.
Correct. They went to the skating event, the skate jam, where they ended up meeting the professional skaters there. They met a rap group. That's where he was
able to get tickets to something.
Right. And Shepard ended up meeting Veronica there. They flew out to L.A. That whole thing. The plot twist which I was going to unveil at the end of freshman year. What would have been freshman year for Shepard, and would have been Marshall's redshirt year, is that Marshall was actually the one who got him down there. Marshall actually has an end. He's related to one of the not related. Yeah, he's related to one of the what's the word? Not he's not a scout, not a recruiter, a booster at Tennessee. He ended up taking the fall to bring Shepard in. That's why he took the year-long suspension and Shepard didn't. He took the fall for getting the tickets because they knew that that would pull him in and get him closer to Tennessee. And it was Marshall's only chance because he wasn't a highly touted receiver. It was
like
his... Huh?
He was like a 2-star, right?
A 2-star receiver, correct. And it was all going to unfold this way. The only way for Marshall to ever play at a high-level collegiate school was this. Was that he would have to be the guy that would bring Shepard there. So that became his end. Which would have then, which is why the whole Veronica Shepard fight had to start now, and them getting into their whole shit had to happen now because Veronica also played a little bit of a part in this all. Granted, she was a little more blind to it, and doesn't know the ins and outs of it all. But having a being a part of the connection that knowing that he could set up her meeting him and pulling him closer to Tennessee is what makes what kind of ends up pulling them apart. Granted, they fight out of it towards the after the first year.
Quick timeout. I looked at the Google Hangouts.
Yeah.
And for 5 seconds, I thought that Smalls was a statue.
Holy shit, he might be.
I thought he was frozen.
Yeah, that was amazing. That's crazy.
Smalls is out of control.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, so Veronica, shit, I have to remember.
The Wizards are serious. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Veronica's whole part in this is that you appeal. If you remember, there was an episode, I believe it was episode 9, where I had Hurricane come over and voice one of the scouts, where it's that you appeal to what you appeal to what his to what he really wants, and that's what brings him there. Granted, Veronica being his girlfriend wasn't what was the anticipated outcome. But having some sort of connection to her was what they were expecting, and the fact that they got that much more out of it, the more the merrier for them. Veronica's whole part in this is that the booster there actually has an in with with live perform. He knows performers around around the nation. He happened to know that around that time they were coming to New Jersey, and to bring them and to know that they were going to be there and to set up the event that way. That's how they would get the end for her to end up meeting him. She's blind to a lot of it. The only thing that she knew, and I'm trying to remember what specifically it is, because it does have to do with Marshall, but she does know Marshall. She that comes out at a point. God, oh my God, I can't remember it off the top of my head, and now it's killing me because at this part I don't have written down. She does have it. What's that?
Bullshit. You gotta have it written down.
No, I know. See, that's the thing. I have episode 16 fleshed out, and then there's just spark notes to, okay, where do I want this series to go? I actually have multiple endings for the series too. Okay, so after they, it's all right. So I'll kind of fast forward past this. I actually had one ending. One of the kind of endings for Shepard was that I was actually going to get rid of Shepard towards sophomore year, because I was going to make it be that at that point Tennessee was keeping him in a bind because once everything about the investigation falls out and he finds out that Marshall Mills is the reason why he's there and why the whole investigation started and why all this shit is kind of landed onto his lap, that Tennessee is actually kind of keeping him prisoner at that point, because if the information does get released and they know more about Shepard's role, he then gets kept off the field. And now there's a reason for him to be suspended for a year. So he ends up playing prisoner for Tennessee and having to perform on the field because, well, at this point, it's like Tennessee can either ruin, the recruiters in Tennessee can either ruin your career, ruin you playing, or you play for them.
I'm sorry.
That was one of the ideas, and then after sophomore year, I was gonna have Shepard just have enough, being tired of having enough of it, and having him just kind of leave for skating, which is what he really wants. Kind of ride off into the sunset with Veronica and let them kind of do their own thing. For Izzy, the plan was always 4 years. The plan was 4 years. Just how it ended, I didn't know. I was actually going to just let the gameplay dictate it the entire way through. I mean, in my mind, I had him, because everybody was thinking, like, am I going to bring this into Madden? In my mind, I had Izzy undrafted at best, maybe a 7th, 6th round guy.
You were really about to stay the course.
Yeah, I had a game plan for the guy. It's just about personality and what happens afterwards. But yeah, there was one situation in which I thought, if the gameplay gives justice to it, granted, I never see him as like a Heisman candidate, but a finalist for maybe some sort of an award. Maybe it'd be like a returner or a best running back of the year or something like that, the Doak Walker, and having him meet Shepard that way, to finally meet him in person and to kind of sit down and talk to him and have a real talk. There's still storylines where I have Shepard, going. There is an interesting twist that I was going to have where I was thinking about having Shepard just go to his junior year and leave. Just go to the NFL draft that year, or junior year, leave, branch off from the skateboarding because that's what he really wants to do. But there was a point where I was like, either junior or senior year, if it's right and it makes sense when it happens, that they would meet each other at the award ceremony, and just there's finally a closure for Izzy when he can finally go and talk to Shepard and be like, I remember back in high school, you're the guy I looked across the field from, and I hated you, and to finally just kind of like let it shoot out, just pretty much just shoot and like let him know everything that he's thought about about him, and that he was so talented and everything like that. That they actually become friends afterwards, because then Shepard kind of reveals a bit about himself too.
I have a question.
What's that?
Why does Izzy hate Shepard?
Sees him as a rival. He just sees the attention that the guy gets. Think of it a lot like
he's envious.
Yeah, think of it a lot like the way that most people would view Johnny Manziel. They just see, why is he so, granted, they ignore the talent. They just see, oh, look at him. He sits here and he just puts his money in the air, oh, look at him doing this, look at him doing that. That's kind of Izzy a little bit. Like, he sees everything that Shepard's doing and all the attention he gets and how he gets to do this, and that kind of, like, drives him a little bit, because, like, he was in the same state as the guy. He's been on the same field with this guy twice. Hasn't even acknowledged him. Technically, these are two people who haven't even acknowledged each other, and that's kind of where the draw comes in. But yeah, it's I mean, I had a lot of scenarios. I even had one scenario where Shepard gets drafted ahead. The dream scenario I had was Kansas City, and then a year later, because of the meetup that they have junior year, Shepard gives a call. Makes a call to the front office and asks for Izzy to join training camp coming out undrafted, and that they would then be teammates going into Madden. It's all ideas. It's all theory. What would have happened, but there was an idea. There was an end to it all. It's just, to me it kind of ran out of steam, and to make it all connect would have been so much work to have done, and to me it wasn't worth it, so I scrapped it. So that's Two Tails. What's up, Liza?
Going forward, you have Under the Lights coming.
Yes.
The question is, how did you approach the script this time, learning from Two Tails?
The way that I'm approaching it now is that the big thing for me was just characters and character development. There wasn't, to me, looking back at Two Tails, there wasn't great character development, and more so, there was better character involvement. Like there was ways that scenarios were set up for characters to have something to do.
So was it taking too long for the characters to develop?
Correct. Because if you really look at high school Izzy and college what's the difference?
Well, he only got about 2 episodes in college, right?
Well, yeah, he only had 2 episodes in college, but there wasn't really a jump. I mean, granted, there was that quick training montage where like he dropped about 15, 20 pounds to make himself lighter and faster and whatnot, but there was never really he was still kind of this boring, modest guy. I mean, he talks about his dad coming up to Syracuse to see him in his first game and whatnot, but you never really got a feel for who his dad was, or like just really the amount of sacrifice that he put in to meet him up there. It was just kind of thrown all together, and we never really saw, truthfully, personality-wise, who Izzy was. And that aggravated me a little bit. Shepard going from high school to college. There's maybe a little bit of development. I mean, he somehow became more of an asshole when he got the.
The guy was an asshole. I thought he was a pretty nice guy.
He was a pretty nice guy, and then he got to college and became even more of a cocky prick. And I think a little bit of, and then okay, so to be fair to Shepard, he did have a little bit of development, and it had to do a little bit with Veronica as well. I mean, there's the one episode where it's I believe it's Superstar. That's the one where she just pretty much asks him, is like, is this what you want? And if it's what you want, you have to be, you have this talent, so use it, embrace it. And when Shepard finally kind of embraces it, you can even hear him on the field where he's just kind of like yelling out like, yeah, I'll show you, I'll show you up or whatever. I can't remember his exact dialogue, but there were moments like that where he's on the field and he kind of became cockier than he was in high school. Granted, he wasn't really that cocky in high school. When he's first introduced to you, he's actually kind of mild-mannered and simple, and that you really only see the side of him when he goes and he talks about depression and how much he just wants to get away from the game and just hang out with his friends and just skate, because that's what he likes to do, and play video games. Like, that gets him away from football. So to be fair, okay, there was a bit of development for Shepard, but with Under the Lights, I want the personalities to be there, like, because that made it so difficult for Two Tails for me to really kind of succeed and to really break out. Like, granted, as everybody knows, I am the master of cliffhangers. I will find a way at the end of the episode to just smack you in the face and say, nah, you come in and watch the next episode to find out what happens. That will probably never go away, but at the same time, what's that?
No, I was about to just start doing strip club music in my head.
But at the same time, you know, I just felt like their personalities weren't really pulling you in. Whereas with Under the Lights, these guys, the personalities are there. I mean, if you haven't seen Scott Slaughter already, there's enough that's what it is. There's not enough contrast in personalities. With Two Tails, here are two guys that are kind of going through the same kind of, I don't want to say depression, but they're going through a similar kind of struggle where they're both kind of being kept down by it, but there's very rarely a point of jubilation. So there's nothing to really, there's no comic relief. There's nothing to really kind of like save you from the fact that they're so down on each other, you know? Whereas with Under the Lights, yeah, there's going to be moments of frustration and moments of struggle, because that's just how a story has to be written. You know, and that's one of the things that I've always said about most of the sports community. Whenever they produce anything, especially a series, is that you never really see the struggle, but the personality is just as important too.
Yep.
So with this series, I'm attacking it from the perspective of personality matters and development matters just as much as, you know, whatever the struggle may be. And that's why I'm kind of unveiling it piece by piece with these short minute videos. And then when the first episode comes out, you get a much better feel of who these guys are and why you kind of want to get behind them. Like, there are people...
What just happened?
Jared, what are you doing?
It's not me. It was... I don't know how I'm on this fight. I don't even know how
What are you doing?
I saw a fucking flash. Like,
why is there a fucking camera next to me?
Yeah, I see this bright ass flash out of nowhere. What the hell was that?
Just happened.
So,
no.
so yeah. So with Under the Lights, I'm looking to bring basically what you liked about Two Tails and multiply it so much more.
To
Like, I already.
Tails.
I already have, you know, I've already set it up in a way where there's 3 different characters and their stories are different. If you just watch the minute of those, you know, those highlights, you get an idea of who they are and kind of what they're about. And each of them are different. I've already introduced Scott Slaughter. He's out of control.
Yeah, that dude was talking while the screen was black, though.
Yeah, that you see. That's
Fuck.
I like that guy.
Like, I'm still going, motherfucker.
Exactly.
You ain't cutting off my mic.
That's exactly it. And if you notice, he was still talking, and I actually had and Smalls kept going. Like, it didn't stop. Like, if I could have, that video might have gone on maybe an extra minute. He kept
the parking
going.
lot.
So, you know, and that's the thing, is that, and that's what I love about working with Smalls right now, is that I can bring everything to the table that Smalls has, the out of control part of it, but I can refine it and I can produce it so that I can get every bit of, like, I can squeeze out every bit of comedic gold that Smalls can be and then multiply it. Like, the fact that he kept going after the credits were, not the credits, after the screen went up where it was like Under the Lights and the Under the Lights faded and he was still going, and you get that, you get the feel of that, and then the fact that the only way that I could cut him off was by fading him out. Like, that whole comedic effect just brings it all forward, and I love it. Like, yeah, he's still going.
They were still talking.
And that's kind of that's what the character Scott Slaughter is going to be like.
Right.
So, whether there is a struggle on the field or whatnot, at some point Scott Slaughter's going to open his big ass mouth and just be completely out of control.
Yeah.
And then you look at DJ Hawkins, kind of a bit of I don't want to say a cocky guy, but a guy who has a lot of confidence in himself. A bit of a swagger, a guy who believes that he can do anything, and that when he's on the field, there's not a guy faster than him, so you're gonna have to catch him. And then you have DeAndre Britton, a guy who's, as you can see by the video and the guys that are around him, a guy who's small, playing receiver, and it's toughing it out there, and he believes that he can that he outworks everybody out there, even though he's not what everybody he's not your ideal receiver. But there's so many different personalities that I'm bringing into this that it's really going to feel like a team atmosphere, and there's going to be a feel of you really do get a sense of who these guys are and what they're like on the field and what they're like off the field. And that's what I'm really looking forward to when the first episode comes out, is that you get the drama, but you also get relief as well, because god damn it, you can't just go through a whole thing of just drama, plot point, drama, plot point, drama, plot point. There really does need to be that relief in there, and there needs to be your characters need to be able to break that up as well.
All right.
So we've got 3 characters released so far.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have anything planned for the rest of this week? Like any more characters that we should be anticipating to kind of see a sneak peek at?
I currently have 3 other videos prepared right now, but they're not for they're not character. Well, they kind of are. They fall in line with character development, but you'll see what those are.
Well, I mean, more like character profiles, like
character profiles.
Yeah.
There will be 2 more character profiles.
Okay.
There will be 2 more character profiles, and I'll say this right now: it doesn't really end there. Yeah, you're gonna get 2 more character profiles, but there's really
Might get more during the season. Who knows?
Correct. There's a lot that I'm building up towards. Remember, when I created Two Tales, and one of the things that I talked about was, and you can go back and listen to my introduction to the series, and like I did a commentary just like kind of talking about what I didn't want to go for and what I did want to go for. And one of the things that I talked about was the concept of that you're not the only person here, that there's a universe around you. With this series, I really kind of want to bring out the universe. Who are the people that are driving this story, and then who are the people around it as well, and then who are all these other people that that they end up going up against, or that they end up facing? Who are the rest of these players? Why should I care about them? Who are the coaches? Why should I care where they're going to go? What are the rivalries? Like, why does all this stuff matter? I'm really honing that all in. You got a piece of that in Two Tales, where you got an idea of what the universe is because you saw it through their struggles. You saw just how good Izzy, how good or how not good Izzy was, by the fact that scouts would come in and see, all right, well, maybe he's not that good. We can offer him a scholarship to play maybe defense. I wouldn't do it for offense. And with Shepard, you saw it because he went out on the field every day, and you could see how just
like a video game he was.
Yeah, exactly. You saw just how talented he really was because he was blowing out opponents left and right. And a lot of the ways that I did that, and I really wish people would do this more. With Shepard, I forced myself to play quarterback differently. If you noticed a lot when I played with Shepard, I would do the step up thing a lot, where like he would, he does the quick little, if you push the right stick down or like left, right, up while the quarterback's in the pocket, the quarterback will do like a little quick step up move. I incorporated that into my routine of playing with Shepard because I wanted to show that he can pass on the pocket and he has good footwork. So a lot of times while Shepard is dropping back, I'll sit there and I'll move around a little bit, and then just as he's ready to throw, I'll push the right stick up and then throw. So that you get the idea that the guy is stepping up into his throw and then throwing, the way that you should throw the football.
Right.
But yeah, it's I'm not going to spoil anything more about Under the Lights. I mean, granted, you guys know a bit of what I'm doing already.
We've already seen. You've got the entire first season already scripted out. You've given us all the copies of that.
Yeah, it's all out there. Jared actually has a pretty good. I think out of everybody in here, I think Jared has the better idea of like really what's about to happen.
Shit's about to get real. Start counting down the days until the next video drops.
Mm-hmm. All right, so enough about that. Let's get into some of these questions, and I'll do.
Well, you kind of have set up in a way some of the bigger questions, and it comes from the return. I guess the return video that we're going to classify it as, with the clips of WWE Universe, 2K14, and all that. And I saw a couple of people already asking what's your plan with WWE Universe, WWE 2K14.
I have seen them. They are in my mentions like crazy.
Yeah.
Remember, what's that?
You done fucked up.
Remember, the promo is, are you here for the illusion or are you here for me?
That is true.
He's trying to spin doctor that right quick.
Are you here for the illusion? Is WWE 2K14 the illusion? Did I just make you think that, oh shit, he's going to come with a WWE 2K14 video? Or did I just let you know that, hey, I can do it too if I really wanted to?
You see, that's kind of the message of the entire promo that I think a lot of people, as you're already pointing out,
a lot of people missed it.
They missed it.
Are you here for me or are you here for the illusion? In terms of a WWE 2K14 series, I may have been working on things. And I'm going to leave it at that.
See?
There you have it.
I will say this. Wayne Jordan, that guy that I introduced, is actually a character I've been working on for a while in 2K14. Like, I've been fucking around since, I don't legitimately have anything planned for 2K14, but I've flirted around with the idea of, like, creating an indie, like, wrestling company. And until I have something completely fleshed out, like I want my characters, like, you know how much I care about characters and booking and all that. I don't have all that set up yet. I have right now, and I've talked to Smalls about this too. I've kind of created.
You just buried your whole slow burn.
Huh?
You just buried your whole slow burn.
I did. I sure did.
No more slow burn. It's gone.
Nah, it's gone.
Okay, go ahead. No.
But don't think you're getting this work anytime soon, because it's not like it's not anything that's gonna happen like anytime
so what
soon.
you're saying is that you don't just grab all the footage in one sitting and then do one take on your commentary and just rush it out?
No. No, like if I'm going to legitimately produce a WWE series, I'm going to have everything ready for the WWE series. If I were to produce, so basically your answer is this: I don't know. It's not ready yet. Could I do it? Yeah. Will I do it? I don't know.
He's a one-man army right now. I can only do one thing at a time.
Correct. And the product that I have ready is what I'm pushing right now.
Yep. So you're going to get this work. It may not be the work you expected, but you're going to get this work. You're going to get it.
Just know this. There are things that I haven't even talked about that I'm still kind of plotting out. And no, I'm not talking about it. Nah. Truthfully, I think I've said enough as it is. All right, so let's
NBA Live 14 though.
Okay, Jared, that might get.
We ain't gonna do that.
No. Let's see. All right, I'm looking at some of the questions on Twitter. Blackjack shoots. Can you give us info on your? Oh, okay. That already got explained. Why must you do this when I have the busiest 3 weeks of my school life incoming? Because that's what I do. I upload at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That's just what I fucking do.
That's what he does.
Hey, are you ready? Are you ready for what my schedule is? Here we go. Is the video ready? All right, upload it. Hey, you guys ready? All right, let's go.
Okay,
I got time to wait. Scott Slaughter's video, which actually I think should be the most viewed of all the videos, is the least viewed because I uploaded it at 1 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Like he doesn't give a fuck about scheduling.
Right.
Scheduling? No, let's just make this public.
That brings me to my question. Blackjack, your channel actually has that feature to schedule, right?
It does. I don't use it.
He knows it.
I think the only time I've ever used the schedule feature was for Two Tails, but that's because I like slow burns. Outside of that, the only time I wouldn't schedule for Two Tails is if I said the video is coming out today, and then in reality I need it 2 more days, and by the time the video is done, I'm just like, fuck it, I don't even care. I don't want the views, money. I don't give a shit. I have a job. Here, take it. You don't see it at 1 o'clock in the morning? My bad. Well, you're gonna have to see it at 3 p.m. You gonna wait then?
They're gonna give you this burial right quick. No, but I think that the Slaughter one, because I had mentioned it also. That thing didn't show up in the sub feed at all.
Right. Yeah, I heard that as well. Is that it wasn't hitting sub boxes, and I did notice that too. Was that I think that's why that one did as poorly. Because when Greco's came out, the one with DJ Hawkins, that one shot up quick. Even though I uploaded it at like 10, it got out there really quick. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think that's the reason why. Granted, I think everybody that's seen it thus far has really, really gravitated towards Slaughter, which is really what I wanted.
I thought that you were going for the European crowd with your uploads.
I mean, Roger Goodell's booking games out in London now. Here he wants to expand, so
you got to know what time that they're up.
I mean, Veronica was an Australian voice actor, voice actress. So I'm just trying to appeal to everyone.
Got to diversify.
Exactly. Let's see. Okay, a lot of these are questions about like wrestling, and like as much as I want to answer them, that's not what this video is about. I will entertain the wrestling-specific questions after the shoot's kind of done.
Yes.
And then once the shoot is done, I'll entertain questions about Paige and Big E and all this
stuff. To, are you here for the illusion? But
are you here for?
I mean, it is on the Main Event Swerve, and it's not on Blackjack. The Main Event Swerve is the wrestling channel.
That is absolutely correct, and I will pay respect to that.
Yep.
See, I didn't even catch that. See, I'm slipping all sorts of fucks up today.
Mm-hmm. So, one more thing I kind of want to touch on. By the way, if everybody's still asking, am I back yet? Are you fucking stupid? Am I back? I don't know. Let's see. I just uploaded 3 videos. It has this new thing on it. I'm here talking. What does this thing say? The comeback, the channel. Oh, the comeback, right. Oh, so I've come back already. I uploaded a video about a week ago saying, "Oh, I'm back." 042814. Shit. Put them. I'm pretty sure if you add them or multiply them and divide them in some weird way, you get 21 out of that. And there you go. I'm back.
All right. So you're looking for more so video and gaming related questions. My question is, how the fuck do you get those camera angles on the replays?
See, you people don't put in work. Y'all don't put in the work.
And I'm like, nah, see, you know what? Fuck it.
Y'all don't put in the work. See, y'all don't understand. Like, it was the same thing. That's what I did with the, if you remember the Sports CMN video that I put up against Smalls, it was the same thing. The thing that made that so great to watch was that it took you away from the fact that, oh shit, this is a video game, but you felt like you were actually watching a football game that was being retold to you. because everything was camera angles. You saw, you could see the throw, like the way the ball was spinning through the air. Like it actually looked like something that EA Sports would cut together.
Yep.
In order to promote a product. The way that you do that, why is it? That's such a simple question. Like, you go to instant replay. You've got to, you can hide the
panel.
the little circle and stuff. All you got to do is just mess around with the camera angles and let it run a few times. I can say. All right, let me actually look at the footage right now for Scott Slaughter.
I like the camera angles. They make it look more realistic.
Right. I got about.
There is one, the one with the running back. That one, and we could blame this on NCAA, was so choppy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It happened so much in NCAA. Probably in Madden a little bit too.
Right, and I'm not a fan of the Infinity Engine because it makes for some really. I mean, granted, it's great when it works.
Oh, the animations.
Yeah, the animations are like there were a ton of animations. Like I've been able to take so many of those animations and cut them into here that they look great. But when they're bad, holy shit!
Oh man,
Be lucky. Be happy you're not playing Madden.
Oh no,
it gets ugly. It gets ugly.
I mean,
electric slide is out of control.
I remember 13. I remember 13. 13 was bad. 25 is worse.
This doesn't really help its case.
yeah, like why has it been playing? He be like, yo, what the fuck was that shit?
Everything.
He's like, oh, anyway. Like,
yeah, you got to know a lot of that shit.
He's like, oh, anyway, back to what I was saying.
So for I actually have all three of them up right now. DeAndre Britton has 70 minutes worth of replay in here. Scott Slaughter has 68 minutes of replay in here. DJ Hawkins was a pain in the ass. He actually has 110 minutes in here. But the reason why
get rid of all of that shit or what?
Huh?
Did you finally get rid of all of that shit or what?
No, there's actually still a ton of it that I'm going to use for later. The problem with DJ Hawkins was that I needed to demonstrate how fast he is. If he's going to brag about how fast he is and how you're going to need to catch him, I need home run plays. You're not going to get a home run play every play in NCAA. So there were times where like I would sit there and I would look at a run, I'd be like, is this good enough? Like, he got tackled like just short of the goal line, even though it was like a 40-yard run. Nah, let's not use that one. So yeah, there's like a lot of footage to pick from. That's why like every hit that you see Scott Slaughter put on there looks huge. Mm-hmm. Because I had to gather a lot of footage for it. Like I had to sit down. Like there was a night I came back. Like there was a day that I actually went to work. I decided I'm gonna go in early today. I went in at 7, came back at 3. I got some Chipotle and I just like was hammering away at the game for about 5-6 hours. Got all my replays done. Uploaded it. Sorry, not uploaded it. Rendered it over, and then like the next day I had it uploaded. But like that day I went to go like drink with some friends because I was like, shit, I'm not gonna sit in my house for another 6 hours and do that again. But yeah, like I had all the replays there, and it's just because I sat down and I'm kind of applying it. That's why nothing ever comes out fast for me. It's when it's ready, it's ready. And
quick question, sidebar.
What's up?
How far are you from Greensboro?
Greensboro?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's where main event is tonight?
No.
SmackDown.
Or
No.
SmackDown? Oh,
Not. See, I met this thing. We're not on my channel, right? We're not.
no.
See, I met this thing in Miami.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Just need a place to crash.
If I'm
How
not
far are you from Greensboro?
I'm not
Here's the
mistaken.
question. That's it.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe Greensboro is about an hour west of where I am.
Oh fuck! All right, I'll stop by.
I'll stop by.
I'm at this thing down, you know.
I'm at this thing. Seriously, you're coming all the way to North Carolina for it?
Hey, man, I need another vacation.
All right.
Pretty good night, man. Pretty good night.
He's booking all these vacations.
I can tell you right now that even as we're doing this right now, I'm currently getting replay footage.
I'm over here mixing some. I finally started using Audacity.
Yep.
And I'm mixing up some audios right now.
See,
that's what I
there
use.
you go.
Yep.
There
That's
you
what I
go.
I know about all these crazy features like auto ducking and whatnot. That's
Are you? Why is it that you about to go next level then?
That's a
because I use that to make my audio cleaner, like get rid of all that like background noise, all that stuff.
Right. Audacity. I mean, I use GarageBand. There's so many different things that you can use to just like improve your work. But yeah, you having a microphone again is making me happy, Liza.
I don't sound like stir-fried shit anymore.
Stir-fried shit.
Stir-fried shit.
Yeah, it sucks without audio, man.
Oh, that felt hard.
Audio quality,
I couldn't stand it.
Yeah.
Again, it comes back down to, creating the content that you enjoy watching. And if you can't enjoy your own shit, why the fuck are you doing it?
Right.
I thought I want to have a microphone right now. That's what I did, too. I threw this shit out the fucking balcony.
There were people saying, like, hey, I don't even hear the difference. I'm like, I want to kill you.
Yeah. What is wrong with you?
It was hurting me. Like, it's so painful to listen to.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring this one back to the community for a second. A lot of people, well, not a lot of people. Typically a lot of people will ask me for help.
Mm-hmm.
And this has happened during Sports CMM. This has happened. It happens. It almost kind of like happens every week now. There really isn't a set formula. Like, I can't give you a formula for how to be successful. I mean, people want me to how do I get my numbers up, or what do I have to do to be better? And I'm like, well, what do you mean by get better? Like, are you just looking for more numbers, or do you actually want to improve your content? Right. And it feels like a lot of times I feel like I'm being asked a trick question because I know what
they
the
think
answer
that it goes hand in hand when it really doesn't.
Because I know that they want it to increase their viewership. Like, oh, if I get more likes, then that means my content is better. I'm like, no, that doesn't mean that at all. That just means you're really, really good at getting numbers, and that's fine. But if you really want to become a better commentator, you have to find. Truth be told, yes. Should you look at everyone? Yes. There, and this is why I hate the word commentator. There are people who create sports gaming videos where I look at their stuff, and even if I don't like them, but I look at it just so I can get a feel of all right, what are they thinking? What are they trying to go for, and why did it not work? Because I'm telling you, it was the same. I still bring up this story to this day. My dad, I remember how much I hated Jamarcus Russell. I hated him. I couldn't stand him. And my dad was like, well, why don't you, learn from him? And I'm like, what do you mean? There's nothing to learn from him. He sucks. He was like, well, but he straight up was just like, well, what about him don't you like? What is it about his game that you don't like? Or, what is it about his work ethic that you don't like? And once I could target specifically what I didn't like about him, it made it easier. I all of a sudden found things that I didn't like about myself either, that I did. When you can see flaws in other people and not just see all the good that somebody does, you become better because then you know what mistakes to avoid as well. Mm-hmm. Because it's just as easy to say, like I said, it's easy to say, oh, Jamarcus Russell sucks. But when you find the reasons why he's not successful and what didn't happen and what doesn't work for him, you begin to understand yourself a little more. Granted, like I said, there's no one formula to be successful on YouTube. There isn't. Everybody's going to do it differently. But you have to find what works for you, and when you find what works for you, you have to find a way to bring that out at its highest level. Yep. I just happen to do it through more realism. Some people can approach it that way. I mean, when I sat down with Hurricane legitimately wanted to become better. And when we sat down and we talked about what he wanted to accomplish, it made it that much easier for me to kind of coach him up on what he needs to improve upon. And he'll attest to this as well. If you go back and look at his videos from when did he meet me? I want to say November of 2012, and then look forward from there. The improvement is almost drastic within the first couple
I
months.
saw it. I'm like, yo, this is not the same American I've been watching.
Exactly.
Yeah, I was like, yo, he took it to another level. That's how you got to do it.
It's because, granted, this is a little bit of the opposite of the Jamarcus Russell example, but he saw something in me, like he saw what I did to, have some sort of success and to kind of differentiate myself, and he wanted to see, because he drives a realism angle too in his videos, and he wanted to know what can he do to improve. When we sat down and we talked about audio quality and doing the kind of the fake excitement voice where it's just like, I can only peak this loud because people were sleeping or whatever. Once little things like that we eliminated, and then I taught him a few things in production, because truthfully I thought he had pretty much everything else. Once we got down to the nitty-gritty of it, and we found out what exactly he needed to improve upon and what he needed to do to really kind of separate himself from what his current work is to the next level, he became that much better.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple in ways, but it's not. Like it's not like there are some people that you just have to you're just going to need to continually work on it. It's like it's like if somebody were to work out or whatever. Just because you see a person at the gym who has like six-pack abs and like ridiculously strong, that doesn't mean that if you start working out you're going to look like just like them. Like, it doesn't work that way.
Not everyone is cut out to be C.T. Fletcher. I'm sorry.
Correct. Not everybody is going to be C.T. Fletcher. You need to be the best you that you can be. Granted, can you get six-pack abs? Probably. You probably can, but there's work that you have to do to get there. Like if you weigh 300 pounds and you're trying to, you're like I don't know, like 5'5" or whatever, and you're trying to get back into shape. Yeah, you're gonna have to work. There's a lot of work you're going to have to put into it. But
please don't film yourself doing your workouts.
Oh, God.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I know what he did, too.
Y'all know what I did.
But if, it's something that you just have to continually work at. Like, we laugh at Eva Marie because, she just sucks. She does. But we know why, and we know that she has a long way to go. If she seriously were to apply herself and go through NXT and do all the training and learn the moves and stuff, she's not going to become Paige, but she could become good if she just works what she's good at. It's like what the Bella Twins are now. Granted, I still hate them with a passion, but I will acknowledge the fact that they have improved in ring. They're better than what they were in 2012.
Brie could take an acting class though.
Brie really does need to take an acting class. Yeah, that shit needs work. She needs work with the quickness, but there's improvement. It's not gonna be as drastic as everyone else. You just have to keep working at it, and you get to where you're going to be.
Yeah.
So, any other questions on me? Anything I need to address with the community or anything? Or I don't know. I came here. I think I got everything out of me that I needed
all your
to get
points.
out. I hit all the points. You know what's happening. You know there's no more two tails. I know that's what you were waiting for me to talk about.
Like time to trade in that Two Tails T-shirt and start picking up the Under the Lights T-shirt now.
I'm gonna need you to sell all your. You're gonna have to sell all of your Shepherd Shepherd gear. I'm gonna need you to get a Scott Slaughter.
Slaughter merch.
I'm gonna need you to get on this ooh-ah. That was so great, and cutting up that footage to make the screen shake was so that was like the most fun I've had in 20 minutes of just video editing. It was awesome.
And then talking when the screen was still black.
Still going. It's oh god. I hate to toot my own horn, but that was such a good touch, man. Oh. I'm telling you, I'm completely unleashing Scott Slaughter on the world. Like Smalls is out of control, and it's gonna come full. Like it's coming all the way out. Alrighty, so since this technically is, where am I? Main event swerve, and I was asked some wrestling questions. We will get into the wrestling stuff. Since I'm just here talking about since I'm just here like playing NCAA and still gathering some highlight footage. Let's see.
Just sell that merch.
Sell the merch. Sell the merch. How does Blackjack book the WWE title? Strip Bryan, interim champion, nothing.
King of the Ring.
I like that actually.
What did you say?
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring. I'd agree with that. I think right now, considering that he's going to have neck surgery, I don't even expect him to be back by SummerSlam, honestly.
Oh, no, it's not a serious surgery that he's having.
It's not serious, but
like a neck fuse. What is it?
It is a neck surgery. I mean, remember Peyton Manning had a neck surgery too. Granted, it's not. We're hoping it's not that severe, but Peyton had to sit out a whole year.
Yeah, he had that neck fuse. He had like two surgeries.
Was dead.
Which also makes me wonder: is Daniel Bryan going to stop doing the flying headbutt? Which personally, I think he should.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind it if
He's
he
gonna
stopped.
have to. If he wants to stay around, because
If that'd bring back more the submission style that he used to run with, and I'm all for it.
Yeah, totally
True.
for him.
They want the little guy to fly. That's I guess that's what WWE thinks of little guys.
Right.
yeah.
In terms of booking it, I mean, I had the title stripped. Today I even thought about them just splitting it again. Because they're in a weird. It's a weird situation right now with you have Orton, Batista, and Triple H. No, all three of them are wrestling again now. Well, not all three of them, but Triple H and Batista are wrestling again now. Batista full time, Triple H just for pay-per-views. You have the Shield, who are uprising. You have the Wyatts. You have.
But I guess that raises the question: if you do split it, who become the champions? Who are the two guys you put over?
That's another. I don't even know the answer to
They
that
should
one.
keep it. They should keep it together if they had the intention of actually letting people chase after the thing.
Correct.
That's got to be the thing.
Right.
Because already just having one title makes it more important. You could have so many different people trying to fight each other to get to this thing.
But
this should keep it fresh, but they're not.
I think that's why when you said King of the Ring, I said that's actually perfect.
yeah, because that's
King
how
of the
you
Ring,
settle that. That's how you settle that. Like,
because the problem right now is that it's just like I feel like the real main event and what this all is going to lead to. I'm currently watching Evolution get their way back to the title.
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Really? You don't?
No, I see them just trying to put the Shield over.
I mean, yes and no. I do see them putting the Shield over.
And when I say over, because the Shield will be losing in the next pay-per-view.
Oh yeah. They
Oh,
are.
yeah,
No,
for sure.
I know.
When I say over, I mean like making them bigger stars.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
No,
Roman Reigns is starting to become
Shit, like they
exposed,
belong
by
in the
way.
same ring together.
Right.
yeah,
Roman Reigns, his ring presence is starting to become exposed too. By the way,
dude.
I've called it so long ago, but hey, gotta work. They should give him more work with Orton and not Batista. Let that man work with Orton. Orton could ring general that.
But think about that. Batista's a guy who's just coming back, is well over his 40s, and is most notably, his big profile matches. He's been guided himself. So obviously,
When they said Roman Reigns and Batista together, I said this might not go too well.
That's not going to go over.
Maybe they'll have like a brawler type of thing.
Yeah.
And
And that's what you should do, technically. I mean, that's the proper way to book those two guys.
Yeah, because I felt the same way when Roman Reigns took on Bray Wyatt. Both of them, and I like both of them, but when they had their match, it was like, what the fuck?
it sucked.
Yeah, and same thing with those two. Like, yeah, you give it Orton, they can do a lot more. Like, because Orton's really good at that. Really good. He doesn't get enough credit.
You know what? And this question, these are all questions for Blackjack, and we done took over. But
Nah, it's okay.
here's the thing: you can't put him in there with a big guy because he's a big guy himself.
Right.
Throw him in there with somebody smaller. Let's see him work with maybe Ziggler. So you can see the contrast in style. Him working with Bray Wyatt or him working with Batista, they're two slow guys working with him. If you have two slow guys working a match, the crowd might not get behind it, especially if the guy is still, he's not green, but he's not seasoned. He's still learning his way around
raw.
the ring. Exactly. So you don't want to put him in there with another guy that has the same type of style.
Right.
Get him in there, let him mix it up with other guys. Let him in there with Bryan. We never seen him and Bryan one-on-one. When we see him in Punk, it was great.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was great.
That was
He
really
had
great.
somebody that was able to ring general that thing.
Mhm.
So, put him in there with smaller guys and throw him in there with Orton guys that know their way around the ring. He'll be all right. He gotta learn first. You can't just throw him in there with guys that, similar style.
Yeah, they like doing that big guy thing, like the monster versus the monster, and it doesn't work most of the time.
That's because they don't build monsters anymore.
Yeah.
They tried. By the way, I hate just. Before I talk about Kane.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were going Rusev. I was like, go on, say it. You hate Jarrett. It's okay.
I think Reed is doing pretty good in his role.
I mean, yeah.
We can't blame the angle on Kane.
No.
No, it's not Kane's
When he puts
fault,
on the
no.
mask, and they build around the mask. It makes sense. Unfortunately, the writing around that shit sometimes.
It's WWE. Kane can only do what they want him to do.
Yeah.
For what they want him to do, he's doing a good job. It's just get this shit for real. Either take the shit off or leave it on. Pick one.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Because I love the fact he came out and just destroyed Bryan with all those tombstones everywhere. Like, that was great. But then now it's the mask hanging on the wall, the mask in the fucking case. Like, what the fuck is this shit? Like, what the fuck?
Because the movie's about to come out pretty soon, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Okay, I do see some other Blackjack shoot questions. We'll get back into wrestling in a second, but these are like gameplay related.
Where's Smalls?
In and out.
Smalls is doing his own thing.
He probably is at an In and Out.
Smalls is asking how come Blackjack never has a camera, because I refuse to shoot with this shitty web camera. Just no.
Like, nah.
Nah.
You're going to get this HD when I get one.
Yeah. Yeah. Then
In the meantime, enjoy Vince Russo's stare.
Yes.
Yes. I have two questions that are pretty much the same, where it's just like a basic goal or background of what Under the Lights will be like, or is it going to be character focused, or is it Wake High as a whole? That's from I'm the Boss 999 and Optimus Klein, not Optimus Prime, Optimus Prime. It's Optimus Klein. It's another guy. You'll just have to wait and see.
So let's just fuck this question. We ain't gonna even try to dance around it.
It's like I said, there's more. Like I said, and in my explanation of it, it's more focused on the universe than it is one specific thing. Who specifically is going to be driving it, or what is the complete focus on? Not gonna say yet. I will just say this. Yes, it is high school focused. So you will get a greater sense of high school and spirit and what the different schools are like. That you will get.
Varsity Blues is the movie I was trying to remember.
Varsity Blues and all
Love
that.
that movie, by the way.
You know what's funny?
When you and Smalls having that conversation, I couldn't remember the name of the movie.
Yeah.
That's what it was that I figured you were getting at.
Varsity Blues. I've watched a lot of Blue Mountain State too.
Blue Mountain State is just the shit.
Blue
That
Mountain
shit is
State
hilarious as fuck.
I heard
dude.
they're actually trying to produce the fourth season.
Please do, man. That show was
I
great.
still haven't seen the third
Watch in
season.
2 years, I'm gonna Blue Mountain State Two Tails.
The white dude is out of control. Though. That white dude is out of control.
He is. Thad
He's
Lewis.
still there? He was still there in season 3?
What's that?
He was still there in season 3?
Yeah.
My God, I thought he would have graduated by some time.
Dude is there. That dude is just out of control right there. Like
Thad Lewis. No, with Thad Lewis. No, that's not his name. Thad Lewis is
Thad, it's just Thad.
It's Thad. Yeah. I can't remember what. Yeah.
he
Thad.
is something. He's like my favorite character on that show.
Yeah, the pocket pussy?
The pocket. That dude has sex. Let's see.
Thad Castle. That's his name.
Oh, God.
Like Thad in a lot of ways is what like I wanted Scott Slaughter to be. Just out of like I wanted that same out of controlness, but like a little more serious because like I still want the series to like drive more of a serious full, but it needs that like that
serious?
Huh?
You want Smalls to be serious?
No, because you can never ask him to be that.
Let's get this shit right now.
But like for the series itself, a little serious, but it needs that Thad Castle, that comedic relief in it. So that's the aim here.
Everybody's trying to get their hands on that pocket pussy.
Flutes.
Yeah, that pocket pussy was crazy.
That pocket pussy was out of control. Let's see what else. Is it true that you want to be like Morovirus and upload 6 videos in 3 months to kill us? Damn. I mean, like, damn.
I think the
they ain't even like say like he was trying to make the comeback though.
Nah, like
they just
like,
expect it to take like 6 months.
Yeah, there's 6 videos in 3 months though. I mean, part of the reason why it's taken me this so long to come back is that I'm finally working a 9-to-5 job. Well, technically I can make it 7 to 3 if I want to, but a 9 to 5 where that's all I have to do. So I can come home and actually focus my time on this, when I want to focus my time on it. For a long time, while I kind of made my move, I was working 2 jobs. And most times I was working about 70, 80 hours a week. And there was very little time for me to really kind of do anything. And most times when I did want to do something, I went out with friends and I got fucking drunk. Because I didn't have time for this. Yeah, I just did not have time for this.
All right.
But now it's fully back. I expect to have at least a video every week, at least one. Obviously, I want to aim for more than that, but
I have a gaming related question before you get to the next one.
Go ahead.
What are the chances, or where can we see you uploading Blackjack plays?
Trying to bring you over to the Let's Play.
Gotta get the indies back.
There's a great chance that is coming back. As a matter of fact, there's a 100% chance that's coming back.
Drinking with Blackjack, we'll call that.
Drinking with Blackjack, and it may actually get its own channel because I don't.
I like it.
I'm actually ready to move all the Let's Play stuff that's currently on my channel. I'm planning. The plan is for me to move that out, and then I'm gonna actually have my own just like channel for me to fuck around and just do whatever on. Like I don't have to give a shit about it because I'm just doing that for fun. But yeah, I kind of do want to bring the indie game gimmick back.
Just play random games and just drink.
Just play games and drink. I mean, there's no dude.
And there's no better genre of games to just sit around playing while getting drunk, and than the indie game genre right there.
Trust me, I've been doing it. Like I've been just drinking and just playing. It's like it's funny as fuck. It's fun as fuck.
I actually have created a whole bunch of new different drinks now. So now I have new ways to get drunk.
Making up drinks.
He's inventing ways
No,
to
well,
get drunk.
this one isn't
You have
made
to make
up.
sure that Jericho didn't invent them first, by the way.
There is one drink that already has been like invented. I just learned it because
Jericho invented
I was drinking. I was drinking with a girl, and she was drinking Angry Orchard, which is like a cider. And I'm not gonna fucking drink cider. Like that shit sucks. But I've been introduced to Fireball since I've been down here. And one of the new drinks that I heard of is this thing called Angry Balls, and it's pretty much Fireball, which is cinnamon whiskey, and you put it in Angry Orchard. Holy shit!
I actually have some Fireball here.
Fireball and Angry Orchard is my shit now.
Let me Google Angry Orchard. Let me see what that's about.
It's an apple cider. You don't want to drink that by itself. It's weak. You might as well just
mix it with the Angry Orchard.
So mix it, yeah. Fireball and Angry Orchard, and it tastes like
it's a full drink.
Huh?
Like it's a full blown glass.
Yeah, like you can.
I'll ask your measurements later.
What I usually do is like I'll drink the neck portion of the bottle and then pour Fireball. The neck.
Wait. Nope. Wait. Let that marinate for a second. Just give it some time.
Shut up. You drink a little bit of it. You drink a little bit of it, and then pour the Fireball in it, and then you're good.
So you don't make a glass. You just
you don't have to make a glass. You
sort of kind of like shot and chaser it.
Yes.
Okay.
And it is wonderful. I also have like a I worked at a coffee shop for a while, so now I know coffee drinks, which pisses me off because I hate coffee. But
still with that damn Patron coffee shit.
Patron XO, you can make what's called Baby Guinness out of that, and it's a shot. It's you do a shot of Patron XO, and then just layer a little bit of Bailey's on top of it, and it looks like Guinness. Then you drink
Bailey's?
it, and it's
something else to Google.
It's a liqueur. It's a cream. It's like a Irish cream.
Is that what you mix with the eggnog?
Eggnog, yeah, you can do that.
Okay. So mix those two together, the Bailey's and the XL.
Yeah.
All right. Now, do you do that in a glass or?
I do it in a shot glass.
All right. And chase it with the Bailey's.
I have a ton of different ways I can get drunk.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like send me like this list.
I will.
The list.
The best part about me bartending down here is that, oh my god, like I have so many more regulars down here than I ever had in New Jersey. New Jersey fucking sucks. There's no bar scene up there. Fuck New Jersey.
Well, you have to go to Hoboken for that. You know that.
Well, yeah, you go to Hoboken for it, but I mean, like anywhere else in New Jersey, it just sucks. Like I couldn't get a regular up there if I tried. Here, I've worked at 3 different places, and I know like every single regular.
I mean, you could have bartended at a strip club, no?
The strip club.
Is that the kind of regular I want, though?
The strip club.
I guess I could be friends with Wiza, so.
Yeah, you catch me there pretty often. Well, not now.
The
I'm in my recovery period.
But yeah, like it's been great because now like I have an in with a guy who does who actually is in charge of one of the breweries around here, and he would like occasionally give me free give me just like free shit, and it's awesome. Like one of the things that he gave me when I told him like this is gonna be my last week bartending, he gave me a 12-pack of beer that he just happened to have in the back of the in the truck, and he just like gave it to me. He's like, hey, here's your going away present, buddy. Here you go. Here's my card. You ever want to come down to the brewery and do something? Here you go. And I'm like, this dude's fucking awesome. Like I have free merch I'm actually wearing their merch right now. I won't promote them just to kind of keep it on the down low. But it's awesome. Like I've met so many people who work, and like I almost got offered. I almost took a job working for Red Bull actually. I was working for Red Bull and doing promotion for them. Basically, what Red Bull does is that they give you a year, and they give you $100,000, and they say, here, go out and promote our product, go up with people, just be entertaining, have fun, buy them Red Bull or buy them drinks with Red Bull in it, and just pretty much just go out and promote our product.
Shit.
The only reason I didn't take that job is that I would have to go around everywhere. I do. Granted, I would love to do that, but then that means I wouldn't be able to do this.
Do
No,
they pay
why
for
is
your
it?
travels or no?
Huh?
Do they pay for your travels or no?
I don't know that part of it.
Now, if they pay for travels, you might have to second guess it.
If they were paying for my travel, then yeah, I would second guess it. But at the same time, I mean, remember,
I give up this shit for traveling.
No, because remember, Wiza, you know what I really want to do. It's video.
True.
So it would make more sense for me to stay kind of grounded here. Granted, with the job that I have right now, I mean, shit, salary is awesome and fucking benefits and shit are awesome, so I don't really need it. Granted, I would love to just have somebody say, hey, here's $100,000, spend it. I'm like, all right. Shit, it's this easy? All right, fine. Where you need me to go? What do you need me to spend it on? But yeah, Blackjack plays. Yeah, it'll come back. It's probably gonna be the videos that I do when I just I just come home one night and I'm like, fuck all this.
Like I'm not in the mood to be
Blackjack
producing
plays.
shit. Where's the beer and the controller?
Correct. This work, you're gonna get it. You're gonna get this work.
Oh boy.
So you said you had a question you wanted to ask me?
I did. Oh no, I did ask you. It was
That's right, you did.
About that.
Somebody Hebrew asked.
Because I cut you off before you were about to get to another one.
Right. Hebrew Hammy asked, is the series going to follow the personalities after high school or a school with new personalities coming in after each season? So without giving too much away, are these personalities, Slaughter, Hawkins, and Britain, permanent in the series?
Yes. I think that he's asking, like, is it going to be about the high school or is it going to be about them?
My answer is yes.
Take it as you want it. Fuck.
Interpret that how you will. My answer is yes. And I'm not saying yes because I just want the question to go away or I'm dodging it. It's because the answer is legitimately yes.
Well, there you go, folks. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes.
Yes.
I'm getting Daniel Bryan over while he's got his fucking neck injury.
I mean, someone's got it because Bree can't do it.
No.
Nope.
Oh God.
Husband just got murdered, and you're like, what a.
Get out, you bitch.
Somebody actually asked me. Mike Chase is asking me, any chance you do my GM in 2K14 or 15? Okay, going back to the association thing, I actually really want to do my GM. That's actually what I want to transition to, is doing my GM and getting away from association. I don't have next gen though. That's the problem.
So we're gonna start up this donation campaign.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm getting next year for my birthday. My birthday next month. I already told the wife what I wanted.
Granted.
Hey, y'all shouldn't be in no rush to get it. Y'all not missing anything right now.
Right.
I know.
Granted, in a few months I might actually have it because things are slowly coming together for me now. So.
I'm not in a rush, but us.
And I don't think there's any other questions that I'm really missing. I'm trying to see if I missed anything. No.
Oh my God, Rue, fuck you. I fucking 3 stars this level and this bitch still beat my score. I hate fucking women.
Wait.
Women are not getting over on Wise's watch.
Nope.
No.
Fucking 3 stars.
Okay, going back to wrestling now, I guess.
Yeah.
Will they ever find anything for Damian Sandow? No. No.
Well, they did have something, but they like, fuck it, you're not going to win.
Let's be honest. At this point, do you even care to see Sandow?
No.
Unfortunately, no.
And I want to, but nah.
I want to, but WWE killed him.
WWE wants you to move on with certain people.
Yeah, like, you know what, he's done.
Yeah.
You're like, well, you enjoyed the intellectual gimmick for a while? All right, we're done with that.
He doesn't got the like, he just comes out in a t-shirt
Ziggler,
now.
I need to go on ahead and let that Ziggler thing go.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
I'm surprised the question.
You gotta win.
I'm surprised this question has not come up yet. Why is Rusev racist?
Rusev is extremely. That was my guy. You know what? Because he's racist, he's now even more of my guy.
Yeah. He does not like the black people.
No, he does not.
He don't play. Do you see his face when he comes out and sees a black person?
It's like, ooh.
Yo, his face when he comes out is so serious.
Like Lana just
Let
points.
me put my real face on.
Like Lana just points to the ring. He just like nods. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get this black dude.
Yo, Rusev don't play
Like,
with
man,
I'm only doing what they're telling me to do, and the job is get over Lana and her legs.
You just made Big E look like a fucking pussy.
Yeah, they ain't have to do that though.
Yeah, he just pushed him to the side.
When I heard, like, all right, when I seen Hacksaw come out, well, when I seen that he was about to attack Hacksaw, I said, all right, which black person are they gonna have come out here now?
Right.
Big E, I'm like,
whoa,
they might do
well,
something.
there were two things going through
Never mind.
There were two things going through my mind when Hacksaw came out. When Hacksaw came out, I was like,
He was looking for Tony Atlas.
Yeah. The shit on Tony Atlas.
That would make more sense, though.
I wasn't thinking that, but that's really good. When Rusev came out, these were the two things going. Well, there's three things actually going in my head. The first was, when is Rusev coming out? Second, because he was doing USA. Second, when is he gonna break the board? And third, who's the black guy? Who's gonna be?
The black guy, I thought it was gonna be
which one?
R-Truth. I thought it was gonna be R-Truth though. That's who I
thought it was gonna be Kofi, but nope, they sent out Big E now.
They said,
I guess they're running out of black guys. Go on ahead and send out ATG or some shit.
Yeah,
he's on
and he's
vacation.
part of the.
So
Express.
JTG is just gonna no sell his graduate gimmick with Adam Rose and just be the extra black guy.
No, I hear that that's not him. I hear that that's some guy from the Indies.
Bullshit.
Like,
Maybe to try to cover up for him, you say?
Yep. That's him.
Nah, fuck that. That's him.
That's him. That is him. But yeah, like, for real, like, I just wondered which is black. I thought it was gonna be R-Truth. Like, it had to be like R-Truth or Kofi. But I didn't expect
I think
it
that
to
they're
be
done
Big
with
E.
them.
Like, he destroyed them enough.
Yeah, time to move on to some new black blood.
He just destroyed the Intercontinental Champion like that. Like he was nothing.
Now, I guess the question is
Well, he
WWE
just-
currently in talks with Shelton Benjamin to bring him back?
Yeah, it was somebody else.
Get killed by
Rusev.
Just to get murdered.
I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting for all the black people to be repackaged as the Nation of Domination.
Yo, that
Somebody
picture
tweet a
that Xavier
picture.
Woods put up though.
That had me dying. I was done.
Oh god.
Yo, what if the ultimate way they could really get heat is what if they put the picture of them at a Clippers game up there?
Oh my god.
You know what? That's a perfect transition to ask Wiza, since he got a question on Twitter. Is Donald Sterling your guy as well?
Is Donald Sterling my guy? Donald Sterling is not my guy because of his choice of women.
That's an acceptable answer.
Are we saying choice of women because of looks or choice of women because she's a fucking idiot?
I kind of like him stupid.
He's retarded. Like, we saw your face, but
I
you
am
put a
in full
wheelchair
character
over
all
your
the
face so we
time.
can't see you.
I am in character all the time. Don't worry.
Like, she's the dumbest of the dumbest.
She is really, really fucking stupid.
Like, you know, I can get him like this. I'm already, nah, backfiring in your face, bitch.
She's going to jail though.
Oh yeah, he gonna sue the fuck out. Yeah, you right.
Oh yeah, and she's gonna lose.
Her wife's already got that lawsuit against her.
Yep, and she's stupid. She owns half of the fucking team.
Yep.
You're such a fighter. You know that? This shit was fucking hilarious. Yo, Donald Sterling is really clueless. All right, we're not going to turn this into a Donald Sterling conversation.
We could.
That motherfucker is clueless, yo. Oh,
Yeah,
my God.
He was just trolling in that Anderson Cooper interview.
Oh, God.
That interview didn't need to happen, but Donald Sterling's too
He
stupid.
didn't even fuck. Like, he was like, whatever.
See, the thing with that is, if Sterling just doesn't say anything, this probably goes away in about 6-8 months.
Damn, that's a long time.
That's
Yeah,
a
but-
long ass time.
Hey,
But the commissioner put down the fucking sledgehammer on his head.
of course.
Yeah, no, this is not
that
going away for a
motherfucker
hot
came
minute.
out with his Triple H gear on. He was dead serious.
Yo, when he came out and said that shit about
He
what's
should
his
have came out
name
and
had
spit the
AIDS,
water.
he came straight out and immediately issued an apology. Silver was like, "Nah, we gonna bury that real quick again."
Yo, I just needed that
Came out and
Triple H
said,
when he
"My
came out
bad."
though.
Oh man, I love showing Jared these thumbnails. I got another thumbnail to show you, Jared. This is
Well, I at least know that there is a bottom, and I'm nowhere near that bottom, so that's one way of looking at it.
Hold on. Here's your bottom right here. Tell me what that says.
Oh, come on!
Are we talking about the dude with the thumbnails though? That dude with those
All I have to
It's
do
the
is
same
glance at it for
guy.
like 2 seconds.
It's the same guy.
Yo, what is this?
What is what?
Yo, he took the time to cut out the cards.
What does that say?
Wow.
What does that say?
What the fuck is that?
Hold up, there's more. I gotta just show you.
I need.
Yo, who? Yo, what is
Feed
that?
me more. Okay.
Feed you more. I got you more.
Speaking of feed me more,
What happened to Shannon Moore?
no, we're not gonna do that.
Shannon Moore.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Here you go.
We're not
Have
gonna
fun-
do
have
that.
fun with that thumbnail. Have fun. You got a whole collage of them. Right
Oh
there.
my! That's now become a
Dude's got a
theme.
booklet.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! All right, get this.
Yo, are we serious right now? Like, are we serious?
Yo.
Thumbnail
Dude's trying to stand out though.
You really like if you see this thumbnail, you know exactly who it is.
He got the math grid paper. And he's put words in it, and you can't even rarely.
Oh my god!
And he got cards.
My man said, "Fuck it, ain't nobody gonna do this but me. I'm gonna do it my damn self."
Yo,
He's
I
ready with this
love the
thumbnail.
aesthetic choice of red text on a blue and gradient orange background.
Thumbnails.
I just love the grid.
Small
The grid.
stack.
Mhm.
Oh,
I
God.
just love the grid though. The grid.
The
Yo,
grid,
those
though.
are some
You gotta put over the
great-ass
grid.
thumbs.
He's putting the grid over like that's
He's putting the-
that is like basically the mathematical grid.
Wise tried to put Shannon Moore over. We said nah.
And we was like, no, wait.
Yeah, we got no sell Shannon Moore right quick.
Really?
What happened
Wasn't
to
he just?
Ink?
Wasn't he just? Wise? He should have been dead to you when he went with that dumbass mohawk.
Ink was the name of their team. What the fuck is that?
Ink.
Get it? Because they have a bunch of tattoos. Haha.
Ink.
And then incorporation. Get it?
Yeah.
Like they had to like.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. TNA, ladies and gentlemen, TNA.
Anyway,
That's the thing.
speaking of feed me more. how we
Those
feeling-
beanies.
How we
We're
feeling
off the
about-
chain.
How we feeling about the Ryback and Curtis Axel gimmick?
I love
If
that
they-
shit.
If they would start getting some wins via trollage, that would be
Yes.
awesome.
Yeah.
They need some trollage wins.
Like throw a quarter in somebody's fucking face or something like that. And just like shell shock somebody like that, like just throw that in his face, like throw a quarter in their face or something. That shit is funny as fuck.
How does a team like
hey.
this ever even break up?
Hey, look who's making a comeback here. Fucking Charles Barkley's CMM.
Yep.
Wiza, he wants to know, what do you think about Michael Sam's sexy kiss?
Sexy kiss.
I mean, is it a big deal for people?
Nope.
The only issue I have with it is we've had more coverage on that kiss than Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
Well, because you know who's running it.
Well, maybe, yeah.
Well, ESPN, Wiza, Disney. So, of course, they're going to...
My man was drafted in the 7th round. You big it up, great. I still don't know everybody that was drafted in the 1st round.
Mm-hmm. Who's Blake Bortles?
Can we hear his story? Shit.
No, he's got a hot girlfriend, and that's it.
He's got a hot girlfriend. He throws the football. He's from
And he's
Central
playing for
Florida.
Jacksonville.
Nobody's even talking about the first round.
And now his pick.
But
Nobody's even talking about the first pick of the
If you
draft.
have anything to say about it, you're a homophobe. But the thing is, like, they're forcing it down. This is going to be a little funny sounding, but they're forcing it down your throat.
No pun intended.
No pun intended here. They're forcing it upon you.
That's
why can't they force everybody else's story as well? That's at least in the 1st round. This guy went in the 7th.
Because I mean, well, I understand it a little bit because it's the social impact of it, and then also you have to think about all the people who are also very ignorant. But the problem is and this is, you know, people like
they
us.
show clips of them smearing cake on each other's faces.
But that's the thing is that the angle they're going for.
Why wasn't he doing this shit in college? What the fuck? Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
No, don't worry. There's some uppity couple right now who's probably does shit like that because they saw it in a Disney movie. Don't worry. People do that. But I get why they're doing it, but I also agree that they're overselling it, and a lot of people who are on the side.
They don't want to be looked at as any different than anyone else.
Correct, and the fact that they're making
don't overbook this thing.
Right, and the fact that they're overdoing it is kind of annoying people on like people like us who just see it as for what it is. It's just all right. He's gay. Cool. Whatever.
That's cool. Yeah, it doesn't bother me none. But like, I don't want like really. We need to. Why are we talking about this shit? And we're supposed to be talking about the people that's in the draft, like what that can be. Like, now you're talking about
because they're putting too much light on the ignorance part.
Yeah, exactly.
See, my issue is now that they've kind of overhyped the Michael Sam thing.
Yeah, what happens when he don't make the team?
Yeah, exactly. If he gets
Which
cut,
I think that he's a pretty
good
good player. I think he's a good player.
But hold on. He should have been a 4th round pick by everybody's standards. He was an SEC Defensive Player of the Year. He's got to be good
Didn't he lead the SEC in sacks?
Correct. He's got to be.
Well,
if he's the best, if he wins the best defense award in the best conference, he's got to be doing something right. I mean, he'd be a 3rd down DN, especially in that Rams front 7.
I think that he's going to be fine.
Here's the reason why, and I didn't know this actually. Michael Sam, I believe, finished the year with either 11 or 13 sacks. I can't remember which one. And Todd McShay brought this up. That number is really deceiving because in
they
3 games,
the other side.
he had 3 sacks. He had 3 sacks in 3 games. Well, he had 9 sacks. Altogether, he had 9 sacks in 3 games. He had 3 in each of them. So that's a case of him having 3 really, really good games, and then where did he go the rest of the season?
Yeah.
Now, it's not to say that he can't pressure the quarterback or that he can't do it, but when you look at that, when you look at
they went and looked at the rest of the film,
right? Because it's the same. It's the reason why I say stats are deceiving, because it's really easy to say, oh shit, this guy had a 14 sack season. He's got to be really good. But then when you see like, oh well, he did all this production in one game, and then like it all kind of disappeared, and then you realize, oh wait, maybe he's not as good as we think he is.
Yeah.
Last year, Aaron Laffey, Seattle Mariners numbers out of the bullpen. Great deception of, great illustration of numbers lying to your face.
Ubaldo Jimenez is the king of deceiving people, man.
Yeah, he's another one.
But he got his money.
Yep, sure the fuck did.
If we go back to NFL, Jadeveon's a freak of nature. And nobody's talking about that guy.
Clowney?
Yeah, man. That guy.
Once he got drafted, we stopped hearing about him.
Yep.
But
Nobody's
we heard about Michael Sam now.
Cause ain't he the #1 overall draft pick?
Yeah.
Hold on. Jadeveon Clowney is 6'5", 260, and runs a 4.40.
That's ridiculous.
That is scary.
He's
Okay,
ridiculous, yes.
that's scary. Nope, we're gonna talk about this dude who's got a 5'9", 40, who barely touches the vertical, but he's gay, and he's got a sponsorship by.
That's selling merch right now.
So
Oh,
he's
look,
the number
the G,
two jersey seller.
Truth be
That
told,
was like Mark Henry's back with that G right there. But he's gay.
truth be told, Michael Sam is selling merch.
He's number two in jerseys right now.
What
Because
color is
now
his shirt?
they're
Let's sell with John Cena.
So he's in John Cena's neighborhood right now.
But Jason
John
Collins,
Cena colored merch.
sold merch. He was number 2 in jerseys for a minute too.
Jesus.
That's cool. You know, they support each other.
Because he's advertising to now the gay community. I remember there was one guy on Facebook, as I was just kind of like scrolling through my timeline and everything. He's gay, and he was just like, "Oh, I'm so proud of Michael Sam. I'm gonna go buy his jersey." And I'm like, "All right, dude, sell
Well, that's all it is. It's like he's the guy in the NFL. Like that's what it is. Like cool,
That guy.
we're gonna support him. It's like if it was, Yao Ming was the only Chinese dude in the NBA. The whole country fucking supported his ass. You know what I mean?
So do you think that he ended up getting?
He's actually good at the game too.
Do you think that he ended up getting drafted because he was gay?
No,
Or
flipped because he was gay.
like it started getting down to the nitty gritty. He got passed up so much, and they said, "All right, somebody's got to take this."
I think
because I still think the Rams would have taken him because he's a Mizzou guy. They did this last year too, where they took T.J. Moe because he's a wide receiver from Missouri. He's right next door. Why not take him? They took 2 guys from Missouri this year late in the draft as well.
Because they didn't really need him. They already drafted somebody at the defensive line early in the draft.
in the first round.
So I guess they just want to give him a shot, see if he pans out.
Yeah, but he's not a big guy, but he's not a small guy. He's like a perfect special teams guy if you think about it.
His combine sucked so bad.
It was, but he's a
No
special.
pun intended.
He's a special teams guy.
Damn.
You gotta put those puns on, yeah.
Why is it just picking on him right now? See? Can you imagine, okay, I don't know if you guys heard this through the grapevine. I've heard it through Russell Wilson getting a divorce. Imagine if Russell Wilson was gay. That would be a much bigger impact.
Hold on, wait.
Well, that's the thing.
Go
like-
there.
You haven't heard that rumor? You haven't heard that, right?
Russell Wilson being gay?
There's a lot of people who say he's in the closet.
Really?
Correct. And multiple, and I even heard it out here from NFL people.
Wow.
Wow.
That one's got way more legitimacy than Tebow.
If he came out and won
All
another,
right, now if you say Tebow's gay,
no,
I'm gonna go to church.
we might have an apocalypse if he came out of the closet, man.
Hey, I remember seeing the article saying, hey, you know what? What would make a bigger impact if Tebow, in the height of Tebow mania, he came out as gay, all of a sudden, the NFL would implode.
Yo, I really like.
Yeah,
I think they would have taken the season off.
That's what I've always argued is that if there was a player really of great magnitude,
Correct.
Yeah.
that actually, I mean, it's the same way where I remember there was a D-Respect video that I watched where he was talking about like how Frank Ocean came out that it said he was gay, but it's like, well, he's an R&B singer, he's not really that well known, he's not really a rapper, and R&B singers are allowed to be soft.
They say that they're gay.
Right. It's 2013 where it's kind of okay and safe for them to be gay. But if it were somebody of prominence like a Jay-Z or Lil Wayne who came out and said it,
Yo, Solange, chill.
yeah, it kind of.
Managed to get that one in tonight.
Oh my god.
I gotta send you the audio. It's fucking hilarious.
Solange, you mad at me?
Keep going. Yeah, I just gotta get you this audio right quick.
But if it were somebody of a bigger magnitude that came, like if Jameis Winston comes out and says he's gay, the impact of that rather than it being Michael Sam.
I still think Russell Wilson would be bigger.
It would be.
Oh yeah.
If Russell Wilson did it
Coming
now,
off a Super
while he's
Bowl,
still
absolutely.
Super Bowl winning quarterback right there.
yeah.
All right, there you go. Take that. Just listen to the audio right quick, please.
We just gotta chill, like, it really don't. Hey, Solange, chill! Chill! Hey, B, get your sister! Why are you just standing there? You're supposed to have 99 problems. Bitch, I swear to God.
Yeah. He stood there the whole time.
Wait, is that audio's for real?
No. That's somebody doing a Jay-Z impression, which is spot on.
I was getting ready to say. I was like,
it matched so perfectly though.
it really does. It really does. But the only thing that was making me think that was fake is that why would he say those things? like who would say that in person?
Yo, get your sister.
We're supposed to have 99 problems.
That's just out of control.
Oh god.
Oh man. Yeah, do we even know what they were fighting about?
Why are you standing there?
Why he sound like that?
That's how Jay-Z sounds, though. He sounds like
No, but
he's
he actually
sleepy on
sounds like, I know that's how Jay-Z sounds, but he actually sounds whiny.
Yeah.
Like he sounds more whinier than usual.
Oh
I
man.
know.
I just need to know how they got that audio.
Yeah, like
How they
how?
chopped that shit up. That was clean.
They probably took it from different things. It could be the same thing, you know, you never know. I don't know. I don't know what the hell they got that, but that was clean.
Clean.
Yo, Solange, get your, Beyonce, get your sister.
Hey, B, get your sister.
Why you standing there?
Why are we supposed to have 99 props? Oh my god.
Why are you standing there? Part is ridiculous.
Yeah, like why
Beyonce was
Why are you
literally just
standing
standing
there? Get your
Oh,
sister. Oh man.
That is perfect.
What else? What else is there to talk about? No, somebody had a really good question up here, and I'm trying to figure out where it is.
Yo, what about them bat flips though?
Then backflips?
Chill.
The bat flips.
Oh, okay.
Fucking Pugh's bat flipping that Chinese dude's bat flips.
Oh, okay.
You just standing there.
Okatra for Heisman has this question that he asked about an hour ago. I'm getting to it. He has a few of them, actually. Taking a page out of Straight Shoot. Let's play Push Repackage Fire.
Okay.
Okay? Oh, that... I mean, all right, I'll give it a pass. Mark Henry, Damian Sandow, Rybaxel. I already know who my push is.
Start who are they again? Mark Henry, Sandow, and Rybaxel as a team.
As a team, yeah. And that's why I almost disqualified it, but I let it go.
And what were the choices again? Like
Push, package,
fire.
Repackage fire. Oh, that's easy.
Yeah.
Really?
It is, and it's sad, but it is.
Fire Mark Henry. Repackage fucking Sandow.
Yep.
Push Rybaxel.
Push the shit out of Rybaxel.
Yep. With beans and any vest.
Another question. Why should the average fan, and this goes back to my point of why I hate everything they're doing with her right now, why should the average fan care about Paige?
That was the same question I asked Twitter last night after that promo or after the match. That's the same thing I asked.
Like, why? Why do I care? Like, I get,
if you
like...
don't know about her from the past or from NXT,
right.
You're not
they
gonna get
still haven't done a good job.
I know nothing about her.
That's why I was screaming. You got to have her come out with the NXT Women's title.
Yes.
At least that gives you some ideas to
talking about it.
It's just like when Alicia Fox came out there and was just cutting this promo on her, I was just like, where is this coming from?
Mhm.
Like, why is she this mad at her? Why does nobody in the locker room like her? Why is she saying she's like arrogant or whatever when she hasn't even cut a promo yet? Like, she legitimately has not really spoken. Like, the only words that she's ever spoken on Raw
I'm not ready.
is that, I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Yeah,
but
and she wins again.
here she is. Yeah, here she is every single week putting people in scorpion crosslocks, cradle DDTs, and fucking swinging Russian leg sweeps.
Yep, and screaming screaming for no apparent reason.
But they saying they
Stopping
trying to get her
people
over
in the
now.
corner, doing
Yeah.
fucking hurricanranas into like dives to the outside.
Well, no. Let's think about this again though. She really isn't doing much in her matches.
No, and that's the other thing that pisses me off too. Is that she's not really getting much. She
Like people are
actually-
getting their shit off on her.
Exactly. I said this a while ago. She's kind of Kelly right now, and it's pissing me off.
Yeah, and NXT, she's getting shit off in NXT.
Right. Like, yeah, in NXT she worked. Yet here, all of a sudden, it's like, nope, everybody's getting their offense off on her, and this is why I'm starting to hate her now, and I don't like that because I know she's good. But like, this is the reason why I didn't like Kelly is because
She should have.
everybody got their offense off on her, and then for no bullshit reason,
The
she just roll up and win.
the roll up.
She just roll up.
To
and
Kelly's credit, she did master, that one move, and it's the only move she ever learned.
And it's the only one she ever needed.
She still can't run the ropes.
But I say that she should have come in as a heel. If you come in as a heel, you don't need an explanation. You just kick ass. And
Exactly, especially if you're already a champion down in NXT, it puts you over a little bit more if you can carry that around on W television.
that's why I just think she needs to become a heel.
I mean, she already played the role of a heel against Brie,
Yep.
which only begged the question, why did they do that?
What
Yeah.
the fuck was that shit with Natalia and Brie last night?
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Like, why were they outside? Why were they outside like that? Why were they like judging every
Why was
move?
Brie
Why couldn't they
stunning
get
her
their
like after
numbers
the match
together?
though? Like she really had to rub her head and shit though.
Yes.
Hold up. About the did you see Eva Marie give a 10 like 15 seconds into the match?
Yes. Like,
She
gave
botched
a
that.
10. Like,
How
what
did
are
she
you doing?
botch the cards?
She botched the card.
Because she is Eva Marie.
The one thing you should not be able to botch, she botched.
No, yes. That's what I said. Like, she botched the tag. Now she's botching holding the fucking cards.
I mean, she's already botched up her life by getting married to someone she's only known for about 7 months.
Oh, they got married?
Well, their
Everybody on
fiance.
Total Divas is married now?
I think so.
That's the
That's-
gimmick.
that's-
Everybody gets married.
Yep,
Yeah.
everybody.
Eva Marie's
Marie.
husband, who has a misspelled tattoo on his side of his body.
Oh god.
Oh, God.
I need to see that tattoo.
It is not even a word.
It's not even a word.
Me and Blackjack broke it down. Like we were just like, this doesn't even make sense.
That's not a thing. What
I
is
haven't
it?
seen Total Divas since season 1. I haven't seen a single episode. Am I
Nope.
missing anything?
No, I don't think so. I mean, if Total Divas is trying to get over with the whole stupid ass, I mean, if that's what they're doing on Total Divas, where they have to have a match where there are 4 girls outside for no reason judging the match, then I'm not missing anything.
There is something that's like so much more important, and I'm going to tell you what it is, with this whole Total Divas debacle.
Mm-hmm.
Fandango is finally starting to just leak sweat
Yep.
from just everywhere.
Leak sweat.
it's everywhere right now. But they did OD with the whole love part. Like Fandango's not supposed to be saying that shit.
No.
Not the man.
It just goes.
Yeah,
to show,
that's not Johnny Curtis.
again, it goes to show that the people that they get to join their writing team, there's a reason they're rejected from Hollywood.
True.
Yeah, like WWE takes so much pride. It's just like we have writers from like Jimmy Kimmel and from all these places. I'm like, and they still can't get their shit together. Like, why can't any of these people put together a storyline that lasts more than a fucking week?
He should have said, "I want to take you back to my hotel room." Just love you all over.
Like,
Some shit
look
that.
at Total Divas and look at what he did to make to get Summer Rae on him. Summer Rae sits there and goes, "Hey, you want to go to the hot tub?" He's just like, "Nah, I want to stay
too
here."
far.
Nah, it's too far. And she sits there and just makes out with his face.
He wants to beat right there.
Yep.
That's what I'm talking about. Ain't got time to waste on walking.
He's like, he's
Look,
just
the
like,
same
nah,
stroke
that's
here as you would get there.
And if I would have
Girl.
said, would have said
Nah,
it to my
that's too
wife, you
far.
think your ass up.
You gonna get all this stroke.
Man, Fandango was
gotta do
man.
Fuck, we gonna walk all the way over there for? You got this stroke right here.
You know, Fandango's.
What is that, Smalls? What?
What the hell?
That's Eva Marie's new gimmick, right? She should just go to the ring.
She's rocking the Curtis Axel gimmick.
Is she Aces and Nates / Curtis Axel?
What
She
the
should.
fuck
She
is
really
that?
should.
That's like a
should-
CrossFit mask.
Yeah, like
Elevation
Don't do that.
training.
That should be the gimmick.
Only if that made her perform well in the ring.
You know, the first time they threw her in the ring, it was only with like 4 weeks of training, right?
I know. That's why they need to keep her away from the fucking ring.
It looks like a scared child.
Did you see her in the Battle Royale? Or the Battle Royal?
She ain't about this life.
no,
Yo,
she's smacking ass and
she has
everything, you know?
ass-based offense.
Why is she not? Why is she not wrestling in NXT? Is the better question.
Right. Like, why do... Well, I understand why you put JoJo in NXT. It does make sense. But why is she not there with her?
Right. If Natalia and all these and AJ, all these people have wrestled in NXT, it's okay for Eva Marie to wrestle in NXT.
Natalia was just in the tournament for the for the women's championship in NXT. It doesn't even make sense.
Yo, but I do have one important question, and that is, what other human being thought that Unbroken was a good idea, and said, I'm gonna tattoo this on you?
The tattoo on his side says "Unbroken,"
Yeah.
which defies logic.
Unbroken. I'm like, okay.
Like, he had to convince another human being, yeah, I want this tattooed on me. Tattoo it on me.
Where's this tattoo at? I don't.
Unbroken. Well, okay, if you're saying that you're not broken, why? What was the point? Like, what are you even trying to say by that?
What does
I
that
don't get
mean? What does it mean?
it. Yeah, what does it mean?
If he put unbreakable on the I get that
Unbreakable, I
works.
get because that means that okay, you cannot be
Is
broken.
that a D?
Is that a
That's you.
Zoom broken?
That's a U?
That's in his world.
That's you.
What the fuck?
Unbroken is what that's.
That
supposed
looks
to
like
say.
that look like some Tensai shit.
As a matter of fact, it looks like it
Tensai
from that angle. It looks like it says "do broken."
Speaking of Tensai, did you hear that they were bringing back Sakimoto?
No.
Yeah, but they're using him to be a translator for Kenta.
Oh, well, that makes sense then.
Oh, I thought they were gonna have him. Dust
What is that dude
Department
doing?
of Kenta.
No, they're gonna have
Look at that
Sakamoto.
Not Kenta, but Kenji. Sorry.
They're gonna
What
help
happened?
Kenta transfer into Kenji.
Kenji got injured earlier today,
Who?
Oh yeah, he did. He sliced his finger in half.
so he's still not ready to come. He's still not ready to make his debut.
Actually, they're converting him into an announcer.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that, Chris Masters?
I'm watching Eva Marie's great offense here. The ass slap, and then the ass bump.
Yeah.
And it's all so slow. Oh,
Ass
and then she
slap.
blows a kiss.
Ass slap.
And then
What
gets
happens-
eliminated.
What happened if Eva Marie took 6 months off and trained her ass off, and you just see her doing suicide dives and shit?
First of all, no, that'll never happen.
What happens if Eva Marie got abducted by the Wyatts, and then 6 months down the road, she came back, but with black hair, just completely whited out, and she's doing Luke Harper moves.
I would much rather buy that.
I just need somebody to tell
Doing
me.
suicide dives and top rope power bombs.
I need somebody to tell me what the fuck is up
Her
with Chris
cell.
Masters in this picture.
Yo, her cell when Layla kicked her out of the ring.
It was terrible.
I'm so done.
Yeah, I need a timestamp on that. You know what sucks about the network? You can't send people timestamps.
I know. I have it right here. I can timestamp it for you.
Dude is like about to burst.
What the fuck is up with Chris Masters in that picture?
Why is she moving so slow? Like, why is this happening? Sorry. Keep going.
Chris Masters.
You see Chris Masters?
Like, what the
What about
fuck?
Chris
Like, his head and
See
his
his
body
picture?
don't match.
His head and his body don't.
Look at that picture there. That doesn't match.
He looks like he's got the situation. in his face.
Marie, let's see this. The butt smack on Layla, which drops her to a knee, and then she completely airmailed the butt move.
Yep.
He blows a kiss. Kick to the gut. What is this?
Exactly.
What is it? Why is it in slow motion? And she looked back when she. Oh my god, that is the worst selling I've ever seen in my life.
Let's see what's happening here.
That was bad. And she's
All right, who am I
looking back.
focusing on here?
There's no hope for
never
her.
mind.
There's
Okay.
This is
I like that.
like this is like
How is
X level movie.
Yeah,
selling.
get her ass out of here. Nope. How she missed that?
That was bad.
Why did
man, it
she
gets
fall like
worse.
that?
Hold up, time out. Smalls, did you mention her fall?
Yes.
That's the
What
best
the
part of
fuck
it.
was
Look
that?
back. She looked back. She
Just
just
like, what the hell was that?
She looked back. She
Kicked in the face.
and then
She's like,
sold
oh,
it.
I don't know if I want to fall from here.
Like, she just got chick kicked in the face all stupid.
Yeah.
And that's her fall?
She did the Kevin Hart. No.
That's her cell shot.
No.
She had to hold her face. What was she protecting her face from?
The kick.
No, when she fell, like
I don't know.
she posed.
Yo, when she got kicked in the face, she should have did like a 720 and fucking fell off. Like she just like
She
no.
sold the kick.
What the
sold
hell is Emma
got
thinking
pushed out of the
right
ring.
now? Get her the hell up out of here. No. No. That's what you get for being lazy.
Oh my god! I just keep replaying that one part.
That one part is hilarious.
Why?
No.
Not me.
No. I'm
not ready yet. No, I'm not ready. No, dude. Like, you just got kicked in the fucking head. Like,
She got kicked in the head.
Why
and
am
you're
I still
selling it-
watching this shit?
like you just can't
You got
believe it.
kicked
That's
in the
why.
head. Why are you selling it like you got like pushed?
Yeah, she
Likely.
got pushed out.
Like, oh no, I need to break my fall.
You got kicked squared in your dome and you fall like that.
It's like a 5-year-old, like how a 5-year-old would react. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be acting that I'm falling over.
Yeah.
I still want to know why was she
somebody
protecting
told
her?
yeah, just think somebody told her in this match, we're gonna give you a spot, okay? Here's your spot. You're gonna deliver these moves. You're gonna slap Layla on the ass, and I need you to bump her in the face with your butt. That is your spot.
That is your spot.
This is your moment.
I sent out a plea to Eva Marie on Twitter. Hopefully she will accept
Of
it.
the Genesis
It's the-
of next week.
Plea. I need to see this plea.
Imagine
He sent that a plea though. Oh my god. I
what
can't
happens if
wait.
like, she didn't take care of her hair and she just let it get all crazy and nappy. That would be hilarious.
I would not.
Doon, 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 doon.
And she
Yeah,
just wore like a
needs to-
black.
She needs to
wore
go
like a
follow
black,
the buzzards real
wore
quick.
those jean shorts and a black tank top. That's all she that's what she wears to the ring.
I mean, like I've even said, like shit. If you just like teach
And
her
a
how
little
to talk
Hawaiian
into the
shirt.
fucking microphone, you could have her. Well, I'm that's an idea I had. I'm not bringing that one back up. I said you could have
Teach me how to Dougie.
I said a while ago, like a really long time ago, when we knew nothing about her other than that her hair was bright fucking red. To have her as kind of like a valet with the real Americans.
That would make
I
more
guess
sense.
she's a special ref now because she was a ref on a dark match on main event, and she was a ref on the Divas match day on SmackDown. So maybe they're making her into a ref because they realize she can't. So
She has no business in the fucking company. Why do they hire her?
maybe she can count to 3. Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. I mean, she did botch a spot where she just has to hold up a card.
Maybe she can just take. Do you think she can take a bump from Alicia Fox?
No.
No.
A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker?
I want to see
You
it,
can't
though.
put her in a. You can't
Probably
put her in a ring
watch
with
the
Alicia
move
Fox.
like a quarter of the way in.
I want to see it, though.
She cannot be in the ring with Alicia Fox.
No.
No.
She will die. She would die.
Well, again,
She wouldn't even know how to sell death.
And that's the funny thing is that this is a person who prides themselves on doing fucking the fitness thing. What is it, Smalls?
CrossFit?
CrossFit.
Whatever that is.
Yet look at how much of a pussy they are in the ring.
Because
Like, why do you pride yourself on doing CrossFit and yet you're afraid to take like a 5-foot fall?
you don't get hit in CrossFit. That's the difference. Like,
I mean,
there was this guy who did CrossFit, and he got drunk in Vegas with my cousin. He thought he was a hard ass. He did CrossFit. My cousin is a black belt in jiu-jitsu and is an MMA fighter. For some reason, they all think they're badass, but when something happens, they are like out the street in a heartbeat. That's just how they are. And Eva Marie is the perfect example. Like, I do CrossFit, I'm all fit, but hold up though, I gotta time my fall, and then I gotta land gently, and then I gotta hold my face, and then I gotta fall again.
There you go.
I don't get it. I mean, I don't know. If she's gonna be the ref, they're gonna do the Taryn Terrell gimmick with her then, or she's just a ref.
Layla sold Eva Marie's butt bump better than Eva Marie sold Layla kicking her in the face.
Now,
Like, how?
Keep in mind, Eva Marie's only victory was against the girl who challenged Paige for the title at the last pay-per-view.
Wait.
Oh my fucking
Eva Marie
God.
beat
Why did you just remind me of that?
Eva Marie pinned Tamina on a
Snuka.
roll-up.
You pinned Tamina Snuka. I completely forgot about that.
That was a
God
thing.
damn it, Smalls.
That was a thing that someone in the back said, "This is a good idea. Let's do it."
Gotta happen.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I got more hope for the tag division than I do the women's
Maybe it's
division.
saying that Eva Marie should be on. Fuck it.
They can be a funny comedy duo, an idiot and some smart person.
An idiot and some smart person.
I don't get why.
So how much longer before Lana dumps my ass and becomes, the big breakout star?
That
Second you
sucks.
become a comedy gimmick.
Yeah.
You mean I haven't hit that yet?
Well, Rusev is beating up black people. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the shit right now.
Biggie in the face.
He's getting it in right now. I'll be right back.
He's just destroying the black people right now. He doesn't like them.
That's set to book Eve as the new leader. Flips, dives, and thongs.
She'll kill herself.
She might hurt herself there. I don't think she's ever gone on the turnbuckle. Like, I don't even think she's gone.
I don't think she's ever done a flip, period.
If Eva Marie is in WWE 2K15, I'm giving him her Luke Harper's moveset.
Oh my god.
just like high kicks and super kicks
It'll
and dives.
be, Smalls will no longer be doing Triple H moments, it'll be Eva Marie moments.
Yep.
Discus clothesline a Page.
Just doing super kicks and doing fucking power bombs off the top rope.
Yes. Choke slams through announce tables.
Can I just see Eva Marie sell a superplex?
Man. I haven't seen her take a hard bump. I've never seen her take a hard bump.
Wait, wait, no. You know what? Superplex. That's a dream of beyond the stars. Let's start off simple. Can she take a hip toss?
I doubt it.
I don't know, because I've never seen her take one yet.
Yo, she can't take. If she can't fucking fall 5 feet off the ring, she cannot take no damn hip toss. If she can't hold up a cue card that has a number on it, she cannot take a hip
So
toss.
do I have clarification that she's at least taken one back bump?
If she can't slap another woman's hand to tag her in, then she cannot take a hip toss.
Yeah, she messed up.
Why is she?
I want to see her like in a real match with Tamina Snuka. Like, I want to see her get kicked like how Nikki Bella got.
Yeah, like a super kick to the face.
No, you don't.
Like, she'll sell it. Like, you know what? Put Eva Marie in the ring with Oksana and have Oksana like mess her up.
All right, Blackjack. Maybe you have the answer to this because I wanted to see Eva Marie sell a superplex, but I know that we're years away from that.
Oh, you're nowhere close to it.
Yeah, I need to know. Just from what you've seen, has she ever sold a hip toss?
No.
No, not to my knowledge.
They need to do. You know what the Wyatts need? They need to just make Sarah Del Rey's sister Abigail and just have her do suicide dive from
Yes,
Power Drive.
please.
Just have her do the most ridiculous suicide dives.
Any reason to get Sarah Del Rey on my television, please do it.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go through my library of Eva Marie matches, which is probably just 3 of them.
Oh my god! Let me go to Eva Marie's win-loss.
Well, how about a headlock takedown? And she sold a headlock takedown.
Natalia said she doesn't know how.
I don't. But I mean, like, what part? Why wouldn't I believe that?
And they picked her to be on TV first. Yeah.
Wow.
They didn't pick JoJo, she's way better.
Even from a TV standpoint, I don't get why she's here.
Yeah. Like,
She don't sell merch on Total Divas.
She don't sell merch, period.
Let's see here.
Okay, I'm watching her on Total Divas with Summer Rae practicing wrestling moves.
Oh, she can't even put them in memory.
Oh, Durant's having a shit day.
Yeah. Well, they figured out that if you go small on him, he hates it because you get underneath him.
3 for 30.
This half-ass little camel clutch.
Oh my god! Did you see her camel clutch?
It's so half-ass.
At least Summer Rae is trying to learn how to work. Trying to work.
Summer Rae.
Eva just like, whatever. She can't even do a
This is
fucking simple camel
hilarious.
clutch. Like, I can do a fucking camel clutch. I'm not even a fucking wrestler.
Yeah, the camel clutch is the shit. That's the shit you do like a 4th grader.
I can do a fucking hip toss. Like, fuck.
Squat, get him
Hip
up,
toss is like the first thing I learned.
cross-face the...
Dun, 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 dun.
Don't mind me, I'm just educating myself on what a Summer Rae is.
Eva Marie's last match that wasn't involving more than four people was okay. Her last singles match was February 11th in a dark match. Let's see her.
Against who?
She's never had a singles match on television.
A dark match against who?
Alicia Fox.
Oh my god, no wonder it was a dark match.
She won.
No, she didn't.
She pinned Alicia Fox in the dark match.
No wonder they didn't show it on SmackDown.
Yeah, no wonder it got cut from TV. Because it was that bad. I remember people saying like, it was like the worst thing I've ever seen. That's
Summer Rae is hilarious because like she puts her in the camel clutch, and Summer Rae's just like, "Okay, anything you want to fix?" She's just because she knows that this is.
I wish somebody would break kayfabe on Eva Marie, like in the middle of a match like that.
That should be her gimmick. Everyone breaks kayfabe on her.
She's never had a match in NXT. Actually, she has. She's had one match in NXT.
Mm-hmm.
And she got submitted by Emma.
Yo, they need to do it. They need to have that Triple H treatment. You do that shit out there, I'm gonna tag you for
Wait,
real.
Eva Marie got tapped out?
Yeah, by Emma NXT at an NXT live show, and that was her one and only NXT appearance.
Good, they're not protecting her then.
Yeah, she's not in the ring.
So she's just there getting a paycheck
Mhm.
for no apparent reason.
Which only begs the question, why?
Yeah, but I don't know. That's for the people that fucking are in charge of that shit.
With
This
all
is
the, with all the
this is someone who said that she was going to be the best diva of all time. Just
Who said that?
Eva Marie.
Oh, I'm here to make a statement.
Yeah, I'm here to make a statement. I'm gonna be
You hear
the
the
best diva of all time. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, she like her slap on Lawler even sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Oh yeah, like when she came out,
Like she can't even slap somebody the right
Lawler
way.
was like, "What the fuck was that shit?"
Well, I was like, I work with Andy Kaufman. You don't slap like Andy Kaufman.
Her gimmick might be just being the really shitty wrestler heel.
That's her.
That's her gimmick.
Put her and Bo Dallas together and you got something.
Oh my god!
Oh God!
Don't give them idea. You can do it, Eva Marie.
Yo, they come in with Bo Dallas and Eva Marie.
Yeah, this is
Oh my god.
That needs to be pitched.
Yo, WWE, we got some. We got work for Eva Marie.
Put her with
I
Bo
don't know
Dallas.
how we did it, but we found work for her.
With Bo Dallas.
Fucking Liza.
We are way better than creative. We are way better. If we
It works.
Eva Marie,
They'll both be over.
Oh my god. It'll almost be like the training montages of Eugene.
Eugene was awesome though.
He was.
Like he can
Oh
do.
my
Like,
god! Can you imagine Bo Dallas like in a car behind Eva Marie who's jogging?
Where the fuck is Sammy Callahan, man?
We need to book this, please.
Training montage with Bo Dallas.
He stays outside of the ring whenever Eva Marie wrestles, and when the ref's not looking, he finds a way to cheat and like trip up the opponent and make Eva Marie believe that she's actually that good.
like he rides by Eva Marie and looks at her, sticks his thumb out. You can do it, Eva. Just believe.
I'm about to make some French toast or some shit.
What?
I don't know. Where the fuck
Who
is,
made Wiseau?
is Sammy Callahan?
NXT.
I mean, like, but like, they're like, why aren't they doing anything with him?
I haven't seen him on television at all. But congratulations to Drake Younger on becoming a WWE ref.
Yeah, what's up with that shit?
He's just a crazy man in PWG who literally put his body through hell and back. I guess he just took a referee job to like take it easy in a way.
That helps get familiar with the ring, the WWE style.
But
it kills me that Eva Marie actually has entrance music.
at least they got a ref who could take some serious bumps, though. At least Brock Lesnar can fling him around, and you're not.
Yeah, like, they can do stuff like that.
That's what he's there for. He's there to be the ref bump guy.
Oh, the ref bump guy, like take all kind of F5s and fucking.
He's there to get like destroyed.
But will he take a bump like my dude from TNA did?
Yo, I just paused the video I was watching.
You saw that live, right, Wiza?
I didn't even catch it because I was watching it, but I'm not paying attention while I'm watching TNA. But when somebody mentioned it, I'm like, hold on, let me run that back. And when I saw it, like, my man had a squat. I don't know if you noticed his squat. He was playing defense.
My man got on defense.
His hands was clean here. Like, he was perfect defense. He had the squat going. Legs was on about a good 60 to 70 degree angle. And when he did, like, the wind from the feet just stunned him, and he was like, oh. Like, what the hell was that? What was that? How do you, like, nobody was within 3 feet of this young man.
It was bad.
And he bumped out of the ring. That's a supercell. That cell needs to be put over.
That cell was so out of control.
That was clean.
That motherfucker did a stutter step and then just started falling down.
He did. Step.
What was the name of that?
So is this motherfucker just gonna talk about bread, or is he gonna make the French toast?
Gotta put over that French toast real quick.
French
Oh,
toast.
so you don't just soak the bread in French toast, you actually like brush it on there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, Eva Marie has spent more time working on her entrance than she has in the
She
ring.
has an entrance?
She has an entrance.
Wow.
Is it ever on television?
She pulls her hair up and then swings it around and then blows a kiss and then kind of does her little like model walk to the ring.
Oh god.
Her whole thing is blowing kisses. That's her thing.
That's her
That's her
gimmick.
gimmick. Blowing kisses.
And she's been
How old
working
is
on
this
that for
bitch
how
again?
long?
She's like 20 something.
27.
Oh, damn, she's my age.
She too
They're
damn
trying to
old for that
portray
shit.
her as like Jessica Rabbit, but like she doesn't have like Jessica
Oh,
Rabbit's
man, he getting that
ridiculous
bread
figure.
real good and
No.
soaked. Look at that.
She just has red hair. Like that's it.
So I was over there
So
mesmerized by the
her
French
gimmick
toast.
is just that she's got red hair. Okay.
That's her gimmick. She's all red everything she says.
Yeah, all right, everything. That's her thing. Watch, her and Sami Zayn are going to be a thing.
Please.
Oh, damn, he had another slice of bread right up
You
under
better
that.
stay
He just
far away from her.
out of this shit.
Can they not destroy Zayn at all?
Do that.
It's going on.
I think, man, Wade Barrett should come out and at Payback in the CM Punk gear and music.
That would be hilarious.
Bad news.
That's some bad news.
That's some bad news.
That would be-
die.
Everyone would die. Are you kidding me?
And he sits in the middle of the ring, says, "Do I have your attention now?" Just does that shit.
Do I have your
Indian
attention
style.
now?
If he sits Indian style,
Well,
I
I'm afraid
swear-
I've got some bad news. If he does
Yeah.
that, I would die.
Yes, sits Indian style.
He's got to cut it for Indian style. He's got
Got
to.
like some clean bread right there. That's good French toast.
Are you scouting toast right now? Are you scouting bread?
We're scouting toast.
You're scouting bread.
Scouting.
I really am though. Oh,
Scouting
that look clean.
bread.
That's crisp. Oh, that's clean.
He's trying to get that new. He's trying to get that toast merch out.
Got to get that toast merch.
Yo, that's so perfectly golden brown.
Okay. There's a match.
Oh,
Oh,
With
that's
Bella
clean.
Twins and Natalia versus Summer Rae, Tamina Snuka, and Eva Marie.
That's too many people.
Eva Marie, exactly, and that's why Eva Marie saw no action.
yep.
Good.
Like I said, more work on her entrance and no ring work.
And that's why her ass sat on that fucking apron.
Hold on, what the fuck is he doing?
Yo, Ferris is wrong for this though. Ferris is wrong for this. He said Sandow and Eva Marie will be the new Jesse and Festus.
Oh
Hold on,
god.
is he putting on his French toast?
Yo, you were scouting the shit out of this French.
Now, why is
toast.
this watching the Food Network right now?
This motherfucker done pulled out a burner. Like, what is he melting on there?
Are you googling shit right now?
Googling French
There's a
toast.
YouTube. You know, there's a YouTube I think thing here. We could all watch the French toast in action.
Really?
Yeah. To your left.
Yo, he got that shit clean.
We gotta see this.
Yo, that shit was like perfectly golden brown. No. There's one guy I need to show you. This guy, he ODs with his cooking channel. How the fuck do you
Epic
bring
meal time?
No. Like I don't know what these people are. How do you bring up like your history, your watch history?
Go to watch history.
Where is this? All right, here we go. No, like I remember I used to be able to click on some shit over here. All right, let's see. Where is this guy? He was making steak. So I made steak a few days ago.
Steak.
Yeah, that shit was good. You need to see.
I mean, ginger snaps. This shit is awesome.
Okay, I think I found it. Steak. Here we go. Now, where's the guy that just overdoes it?
Nah, Eva Marie's skin looks like the powder of a mac and cheese mix.
Yo, she's so orange.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So orange. I saw her in
Spray on tan, yo.
so orange in person. Ugh.
Okay, what the fuck were we thinking here? Time out.
Uh-oh.
we're really gonna have a match, and we're gonna do a 5-on-5 Divas match. Really, we just gonna introduce Emma, Eva, Marie, Natalia, and the Funkadactyls all at the same goddamn time, and have a 10. Why are we overbooking the shit out of this?
Because they have nothing else to do with the Divas.
Because they gotta put over Total Divas.
We have no storyline, and so we'll just do shit. So
Yeah,
instead of actually building a storyline, fuck it, 10-man tag team match.
See, I blame every single one of you that watches Total Divas. Y'all the reason we get this shit.
But that's the thing, we don't even watch it.
We don't even watch it anymore. Well, I watch Bar Rescue and
I watch Bar Rescue and fucking
Bar Rescue is the
investors,
shit.
food
Taffer.
investors.
Or he said John Taffer needs an entourage. Yeah, he needs a faction.
John Taffer needs a gimmick on WWE.
Oh my god.
As a matter of fact, John Taffer, I'm gonna have him invest into my indie company. He's actually gonna be the general manager.
John Taffer's out of control though. Like,
John Taffer sells merch though.
yeah. Like when he walks into some of these bars,
You
you
got
like, yo, what the fuck?
cockroaches and flies in your light bulb. You think that's clean?
In the
And
light
they left
bulb.
it in there the next day.
You think that's clean?
How is it in the light bulb?
You need to watch Bar Rescue Live.
Yeah.
How do you get that in your light bulb, though?
Bar Rescue's that shit.
Why can't I find this guy? Fuck. This guy was mad OD with his cooking channel. Now I can't find it.
I'm mad I can't find that Bully Ray. It's Bully Ray versus Bobby.
It's Bully Ray and Bobby Roode.
It was a
It's-
table match.
It should just forever be called the spot. The bump.
It was so bad.
That TNA is trying to no sell it.
Like, he couldn't even walk into it a little bit. Like, he
He had to squat. He had to put the squat over.
And now Bobby Roode is on indefinite leave from TNA now. So he's not
I
even
would
with
have
the,
too after that shit.
he's not even with the company anymore right now.
What?
Who's not with
Yeah.
company?
MVP
Bobby
banned
Roode.
him to learn a lesson for the way he acted or some bullshit.
All right, Smalls, I'm gonna need you to ignore that and then just look at this, because this'll just because all you have to do is just fast forward a little bit and then they'll just replay it about 20 times.
Or was it? No, it wasn't grilled cheese. What the fuck?
What am I looking for again?
Just go in the group chat in the Google Plus Hangout.
Oh, in the Google Hangout.
Yeah, skip to about 11 seconds.
Skip to
and watch
the
from
end.
there.
Oh my god, the thumbnail. Look at his squat.
Squad is that.
Hold on, somebody actually got the thumbnail down?
Hold on. I'm jazzing this right now because people need to see the squat. This guy is sitting in the invisible chair.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh,
You
Why
know what?
wasn't
Fast forward to the 30-second mark and you're good.
No, he got to watch from 11 seconds on.
Oh, true, yeah, because
Weiser wasn't joking when he said his knees were at a good 60, 70 degree angle.
Let me see what's going on here.
Yo, the cell is so out of control.
Look at his squat.
look at that! Look at that! Look. He's sitting in a
That's
chair.
clean. That shit is clean. Look at his squat.
It is so beyond.
Like, there's an imaginary chair there. Shoulder width apart. This guy is clean.
All right,
Time
30
out, my
seconds.
man he did a foot shuffle. My man was shuffling his feet. He's trying to draw a charge.
No, how bad? And the referee kept looking back just to make sure that was his cue. It was hilarious.
Like right here, right now. Oh.
Did I miss the spot? Oh, fuck.
But he sold it like he got hit by, like he didn't sold like he got knocked out by that. He should have sold like knockout. He sold like he got popped.
Right. And the weird thing is that he actually put his hands up and still delayed.
Yeah.
Like he put his hands up knowing that that's where the spot is.
That was so bad. Good thing they cut the camera cut. No, that thing had to be on delay. Because if that thing was live, TNA would not have cut it that quick. I wish TNA kept
No, they tried to cut it to a different angle, and then when they showed the replays, they tried to show different angles, and they were all of him doing a squat.
I just love how watching
And all of him missing.
Oh my god, they did it in super slow-mo. He was nowhere near.
Yeah,
Yeah, like what the fuck were they thinking?
the Botchamania one like OD'd so hard.
It's been a full minute, and they've been giving it nonstop.
They gave that guy a full minute?
Yeah, Dean Ambrose. Oh my lord.
I love that Tanay said because of the contact that was made.
Yeah, I love the way that Tanay sells it is hilarious.
Because of the contact that was made.
Oh my god. Did you keep watching and look at the pile driver that killed that poor guy?
Oh yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, that was not a cool. That was not cool. That pile driver was not cool. Yo, oh my god. Yo, this Botchamania is out of control right now.
251 and 250 is out of control. The ending to 250 is hilarious because he said in 200 he said he was gonna quit it. He said he made think about quitting at 250, and he's like, "Oh, I'll answer that question when we get to 300." And then he just has like a minute of Mr. Bean flicking his just giving the middle finger all around the Stone Cold's music.
Can we take a moment to admire the artmanship of Optimus Prime's latest tweet and Photoshop?
I did see it, and yes.
Yeah. That's
That's the one.
I mean, pretty much.
We have our answer. Well, I have my answer.
Oh my god, Trump Beretta almost died in Mexico on that bump. Holy shit. Ouch.
Foot shuffle.
Curtis Axel.
Curtis Axel. God, they need to get that gimmick over.
He needs to come out with segues and shit. Like he just needs to be uber
They
trolling.
just need to troll. That's all they have to do. It's
I wish their gimmick involved a treehouse.
it's a treehouse.
They just hung out in a treehouse in between matches.
Yeah, they're just sitting there laughing at people while they're in the ring and just like yelling at them and shit.
Hey Curtis, look at this. Like that's the shit they gotta do.
You can't do a powerbomb like me, the big guy. Oh God.
Oh man. Now they're trying to steal this one.
Let's see. Any other? Yeah. Are there like any other questions or anything people are asking?
Not that I know of.
Let's see. What happened on Raw this week?
Nothing.
I didn't watch.
Yeah. I mean that's usually a running theme with Raws now. But like, what actually happened?
Daniel Bryan got booed.
Daniel Bryan, yeah, like, and he actually said, "Oh, so this is what John Cena. This is what it's like to be John Cena," and I kind of laughed at that a little bit.
But like the people, those four drunk idiots. Like there's probably one guy who just kept yelling. Like he was a dumbass drunk. Like when he said, "I need neck surgery," and the guy was trying to start a yes chant. He was the one guy doing it.
Yeah.
Like you're an idiot, dude. Why do you lead a yes chant for a guy who's getting neck surgery?
He must have been at one of the ROH New York shows I've been to.
Yes, break your neck. Yeah, boo.
He was probably one of those guys that hated Nigel McGuinness when he won the ROH World Title.
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is so funny because we said nothing happened on Raw, and I went to go see an article to like recap it, and the first thing this guy says, "I've tried long and hard to think of what really happened Monday night on WWE Raw." And the funny thing is that this thing was posted on Tuesday morning at 5:46 a.m. So this was 6 hours later. And he goes, I've tried really long and hard to remember what really happened on Monday night on WWE Raw. After giving this some extensive thought, I've come to the conclusion that not a whole lot happened.
No, exactly. John Cena, Eric Rowan.
He goes, I mean, don't get me wrong, stuff did happen, and we'll cover it all in great detail a little later on, but nothing major happened. I mean, there were matches, there were people, there were entrances, there was music, it was a ring, there was ropes.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Rob Van Dam beat Jack Swagger.
Well, that was thanks to Adam Rose.
Adam Rose is not, that gimmick is not growing on me.
You don't like it?
It's not, like, I feel like they're doing it wrong for WWE.
Michael Cole endorsing it killed it for me.
Like, it's just not, it's not working, because I don't get it. It's like, okay, he comes out and, for like 2 minutes. Meanwhile, two people who should be wrestling are just, like, sitting in the ring as if, like, all right, what the fuck?
That's why he's not wrestling. We all did not like the bad news gimmick until he started wrestling.
Yeah, then he started wrestling, and I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, like, he doesn't wrestle, and I'm like, all right, so why is he here? Is he a manager? No.
He parties, man.
He just parties, and I'm like, great. Does he wrestle? I mean, if he wants to go party, why not just hit up a nightclub?
Is he supposed to be a face or a heel?
I don't get that one either.
We can't figure it out. No, that's the problem too. That's what Court Bauer was saying also. Is like, what is he? He doesn't seem like a face. He seems like a cocky prick kind of guy.
Right. This guy, like, this whole gimmick feels heelish, but yet he's face because he's helping the faces. But what he does doesn't seem like a face thing to do.
Correct. Don't be a lemon. Be a rose.
But I get it. It's cheerful and it's happy, but it doesn't come off that way.
But I like how Zell Coulter called him an Englishman, even though he's not English.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be he was supposed to be from the Bahamas. I guess. Oh, we're going on the England tour. You're English. Okay.
Paige defeated Alicia Fox, and that was something.
Yeah, on a page turner. At least she's not getting submitted.
They're making me hate Paige now, and I don't like that because I like Paige.
They're gonna make her a heel.
When they turn her heel, I'll be okay with that. But, like, for Christ's sakes, like, stop letting her win matches where she gets one move of offense. Like, no.
They're trying to make her that John Cena of the Divas division.
You got away with it with AJ, and it would have made sense if you made the storyline fit it. But, like, how am I supposed to believe that somebody who's stopping somebody into the corner with mudhole stomps and is doing hurricanranas outside dives outside the ring is supposed to be some like unprepared person? No, I don't believe it anymore. So why is she losing matches? So why is she winning matches where she's completely being dominated the whole time through and getting off no offense and then just hits one move and wins? It's kind of like that one Del Rio match we watched where he went up against Dolph Ziggler, and Dolph Ziggler got off all of his offense on Del Rio. Del Rio kicks him once, and then cross arm breaker. No. He does a cross. He does like he worked the arm and then kicked him in the face, and then the match was over.
Did you notice that Del Rio? I've been hearing that Del Rio is so like angry and frustrated with what they're doing with him. He's just like he's done. He like CM Punk did.
Really? He just left.
He's like, I'm going to Mexico, motherfuckers, until you figure this shit out.
Again, WWE went out of their way, hired up a bunch of guys that couldn't make it in Hollywood, give them a paycheck, and say, write us a show, and this is what they produce.
Man, Del Rio got a monster push. Man, the only person to blame was himself.
Yeah.
True. But then again, there was no interest in wanting to see him, accomplish that monster push. They just didn't know how to build him up.
They wanted a big Mexico star.
Yeah.
Sin Cara, which they botched that.
Sin Cara flop. Del Rio.
They They demolished that because of the whole lights thing, and then him not fucking just working well with guys because they rushed it.
And yeah, him getting constantly hurt wasn't good also.
Yeah, that didn't help me either.
I mean, this you know who's selling merch right now is fucking El Torito.
Olé.
He's huge in Mexico. Haven't beat Sheamus.
You know what? I approve of that booking.
The United States title.
He can't hit the broke kick because he's so damn short.
There you go.
He's gonna be dodging the broke kick.
There's your match. There's your feud right there.
Los Matadores get involved, or like you just have a let's say Sheamus turns heel, and you just have a babyface like knock out Sheamus, and El Torito hits him with a super high flyer or whatever, and then El Torito pins Sheamus. Do that shit in Chicago or do that shit in Philly or New York, and the place would explode.
Yes, because they don't fucking like him.
I mean, if Sheamus got pinned, can you just the visual? El Torito just trying to get the leg, trying to hook the leg.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like he's just like struggling just to hook the leg.
And he wins. That would be good.
Jesus.
That'd be fucking great.
Whoa! I thought he was gonna come I thought he was gonna come in with the bus.
I know, like the bus.
That would be a lot better. I get it. He's coming with his entourage and like the hippie music and stuff, but like
we need the bus.
I think the bus would give him a better pop.
Yeah, we need the exotic express.
Yeah, RVD wanted to be in the bus, and then he kind of like got weirded out by the bus.
Yeah, he was like, nah, dude, man, I was cool with it, but no.
Thanks for helping me win, man, but nah, you do your thing.
Let me go home. I'm okay, man. Blackhawks looking. Oh no, they couldn't score.
What else happened? Cena and the Usos beat the Wyatt family because fuck Batista.
Batista's looking mighty funny right now.
You know what? I like him a whole lot more than I liked him about 3 months ago.
The beard.
Well, I wonder what they're gonna. Maybe what happens if he wins the title?
The beard and the fact that he's letting his hair grow a little bit too.
What happens if he wins the title at like Money in the Bank or something?
I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Because if Brian's out, he's probably gonna. Here's what I think.
Because Brian being out will be the reason that he'll probably get it now, but him being like Batista just. I think it's because now he's had some in-ring time. His gimmick doesn't look as stupid now because now he's with Evolution. Because do you remember how stupid he looked with the fucking tight jeans and just coming out in Georgetown jerseys for no reason and ripping his pants on? He looked a mess.
Yeah.
Now he's actually coming out. He's everywhere he is now. He comes out in ring gear.
Yeah, he comes out in ring gear. Shit's starting to make sense. He doesn't look stupid. It's a good move. It's good for him.
And the whole deal with the thing is great. So.
I mean, if you want to do because they're gonna have a new logo by August, they're probably gonna do a new logo title. Have Batista walk that around and just do a merger. And Daniel Bryan comes back with his title.
Yeah.
And just do a big unification. But that means what the fuck are they gonna do with so Daniel Bryan's gonna have 2 belts, and then Batista's gonna have 1 belt. Daniel Bryan's gonna walk out of there with 3 belts. Like, what the hell's going on there?
Daniel Bryan does what he wants.
In this pit of danger, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Cesaro versus Lesnar at SummerSlam would be amazing.
Oh God, yeah. The moves that these guys would be doing, like Brock being crazy, and then like you got Cesaro doing these uppercuts out of nowhere, and just like swinging Brock though.
Yo, if he swung Brock, I'd die.
He swings Brock. That's crazy. Heyman's another guy. Heyman just with everywhere with the street thing is great.
In this pit of danger. Apparently Justin Bieber robbed somebody.
Oh god.
Like why? Like why would you even need to do that?
Like how you get robbed by Justin Bieber though?
That's another way of looking at it. I guess. How did you get robbed by Justin Bieber? I guess that does sound embarrassing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
No, he attempted robbery. So he tried to rob somebody.
He attempted to rob and failed.
Can you
Why
imagine?
isn't he in jail yet?
Can you imagine? He just will try to walk up on you. He's like, "Hey man, give me your phone."
Like,
What?
fuck up out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I don't care who the fuck you are.
I would laugh. He had to rob like a 15-year-old. There's no way he's robbing a grown man. Even some women. I know my girlfriend would smack him. Like, there's no... Who did he rob?
Dude, if he did that shit to my wife would fucking Roman Reigns spear him.
He had to be the weakest, like, little child out there.
He's robbing 8-year-olds out there.
He kind of... I mean, if I got into a scuffle with him, I'd like...
hearts and stealing their money.
You got millions of dollars. Why are you trying to rob somebody like dude?
Because that's how... Dude...
Because he wants billions of dollars.
Because, like, you gotta... His, like, lifestyle is so different. Like, the way he grew up, man, it's different. Like, he's just got a whole different perspective on life than all of us. You know what I mean?
He said, what I got ain't not enough. I need more. You can rob somebody.
I gotta hear... Where's Bo Dallas' theme song?
Shit, he does have a theme song, doesn't he?
Yeah, but his new one's not out yet.
Okay.
No, he's getting all these visionettes
But it's
right
like some inspirational, like, music. Here it is. Yo, his entrance is gonna be ridiculous.
I gotta say, that man can he
Like
smiling.
they showed his new Titantron entrance at NXT on Thursday, and it's just like a big Bo Leave with like clouds as his Titantron. And he just appears out of the back, like he just appears out of nowhere, like with his hands out like Jesus. It's just the most ridiculous.
He's Jesus now. Got a smile on his face and just saying, and he's probably gonna walk up to everybody, believe, believe,
believe, believe, believe.
Believe, child.
Damn. Somebody just said Kevin Durant's not going to be calling his mom. Kevin Durant's not going to be saying his mom is the real MVP when he's got to get Rogaine with that hairline. Damn.
Oh God.
Wait, Kevin Durant's hairline?
Yeah, it's getting bad too. People don't notice because he doesn't wear a headband. And he's so damn tall.
Man.
Westbrook throwing up an air ball 3. Uh-oh.
Oh God.
He's the real MVP.
Clippers got a chance to steal this one. They're up 8 with 5 minutes to go.
What game
That's
is
all they
like?
do is they just steal victories.
Yeah, like the last game? Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know what they did. I'm flipping over back and forth between the hockey game and...
Like, what game is it with the Clippers and the Thunder?
Really? Kevin Durant's hairline does not look that bad.
Man, look at that shit.
I mean, he got a giant-ass forehead, but...
Yeah, he's 3 of 17, yo.
Who, Kevin Durant?
Points, 17 shots.
Kevin Durant?
Yep.
Jesus, like, wow.
10 for 10 on the free throw line. He's lucky he gets to the rack.
Clippers ain't playing. They ain't taking no names right now.
I don't know how to explain Michael Sam to my children. 2 first names? That's confusing, man.
Michael Sam.
There was a great video today that came out about it where it's these two guys. They do a comedy routine, and one is like playing a little kid. He's just playing like his Xbox or whatever, and the one's playing like a dad. And he comes in, and he's like, "Hey, we have to talk about something." He's just like, "What?" Well, there was this NFL player who just got drafted, Michael Sam, and the son's just like, "Well, what did he do? Did he like hit his girlfriend or something?" He's like, "No, that's Ray Rice. He's currently an active player on the Baltimore Ravens." He's like, "Oh, well, did he get intoxicated? Blah, blah, blah. He's like, no, that's thousands of players in the NFL right now. And like they would go through like multiple situations and bring up who the player is, and then the son would be like, well, what did he do? And he's like, well, he's gay. And the son's just like, well, and then he asks like some sort of like rhetorical question or whatever. And it's just funny because like it's a complete shoot on like every NFL player who gets away with a whole bunch of stupidity, including like they even went after Jameis Winston. It was like, did he get involved in in a rape trial which had some shoddy evidence because of the nature of the NCAA, and then he also got away with stealing crab legs? And he's like, no, that's Jameis Winston. He still plays for FSU.
What about? Did he kill somebody? Dante Stallworth's still in the league. He killed somebody.
I'm surprised they didn't, because I thought they were going to go with Dante Stallworth when they started the drunk driving thing and the vehicular homicide. But no. But they did bring up Pac-Man Jones, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he killed somebody. He's still in the
Pac-Man Jones.
Well, I mean, Richard Sherman said it best. Richard Sherman said if Donald Sterling was an owner in the league, he wouldn't have done what Silver did.
I really do believe that. Yeah. I do, because they look at the shit that they get away with now.
NFL is a really weird frat, old school kind of league. It's really weird.
Totally agree.
They hate marijuana though. Ask Josh Gordon.
I'm like, wait. Yeah, he getting suspended for a year.
But they ain't going to test for HGH though.
Hey. Smoke weed every day.
That's my motto.
There you go. Fucking Dave Chappelle.
Fuck, Blackhawks just eliminated the fucking Wild. Jesus.
Holy, oh, not us fan, man.
Oh man, he's at the bar.
Somewhere CM Punk is jumping out of his seat.
Ooh.
Yeah, CM Punk. Probably about to do a promo right now in the middle of the ice.
What if this is why CM Punk quit, so he could go watch his Blackhawks without
Oh
anybody
my-
bitching and moaning about him?
I would die laughing if that's why he left.
He's probably marking out right now.
Yeah, I believe it.
Well, the Kings and the Ducks play tomorrow. The Kings got to fucking win because they're down.
Yes. Yeah, they're down.
Man, man, what a terrible. Oh, is it Kane who scored? Oh, it was Kane who scored.
Of course, you think it's gonna be Kane or Tools.
Wow. Are you serious?
CM Punk marking out right now, but he ain't gonna tweet about it.
The Pistons
Oh yeah.
made a deal with Stan Van Gundy not only to make him the head coach, but also the president of basketball operations.
Correct.
Oh,
He wanted that with the Warriors too, and they wouldn't give it to him.
Wow.
So
Wow.
Detroit says they gonna.
Somewhere Jeff Van Gundy's just like, I'm so glad I'm just announcing. I'm tired of this coaching bullshit.
He's coaching and he's the president of basketball operations.
hmm
Jesus.
He's like, nah, I'm going to make you
No,
gonna
I'm
get
gonna-
this work.
No, I'm gonna coach a team and I'm gonna fucking run the team.
Well, I mean, to his credit, he's coached five seasons. And they've all been winning seasons.
Yeah.
Yes. To be fair, he's technically a winning coach.
I mean, if he can convince Josh Smith to not shoot jumpers,
I don't think anybody can convince him to do that.
Stop shooting jumps.
Okay, Josh Smith, you. All right, listen. You're 6'9", right? Yeah. You're like 240, 250, 260-ish, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to need you to stop taking jump shots. I just need you use that crazy athleticism you have and just attack the basket.
I'm gonna need you to stop taking the worst shot statistically in the league. Thank you.
I just need you to fucking block.
This offseason, I'm going to we're going to practice on the court. There's going to be some yeses on the floor and a lot of no's. Wherever there's a no, you're not allowed to take this shot.
You're not allowed.
You're not allowed to
Anything
shoot
from
at the
there.
nose.
Okay, Josh, I've specifically layered out the court. We have lots of red and lots of blue.
As you can see, literally the painted area is the only place with yeses. Let's start there.
Every time you shoot a mid-range jumper, I'm fining you $25,000
And you have to take a bump on the hardwood.
for conduct detrimental to the team.
Oh God.
That's good.
Josh Smith, I see you're in the corner and you're wide open. I know that nobody's near you, but I'm going to need you to pass the ball.
Yes. Don't even think about it.
I need you to just get in rhythm here, okay? So when they swing it out to you on the wing, you will either drive or you will pass it.
We'll be like, okay, Josh, you've done it your way for about 8 years. No, 10 years. You've been doing this shit for 10 years. How far have you gone? Exactly. Start listening to me.
God, could you imagine if Dan Tony got a hold of them?
Oh, I think. Can you imagine Brandon Jennings and Josh Smith with Mike D'Antoni?
Oh God, they would just jack up jumpers all the time.
Throw them up! Throw them up!
Dan Tony says, all I want you to do is run and just shoot threes for no reason.
It's like perfect. That's all they do now anyway.
Yeah.
Well, if you technically run the numbers, it's better to shoot 33% from three. Shooting 33% from three is the same as shooting 50% from two.
Yeah, that's what the Rio Grande Valley Vipers do.
Yeah, they did Freakonomics and they ran the numbers.
Yeah.
So if you got a team that can shoot the lights out, I think that's what Stan Van Gundy's going to go for. He wants one in the middle, like Andre Drummond, and he just wants dudes shooting prayers. But like, you got to have people making them.
That's what they did. That's where Troy Daniels came out of, because he came from that system, and everybody was making a big deal. Like he made like 400 threes. 300 threes. I was like, yeah, because he jacked up about 800 of them.
Yeah, he was throwing up 45 a game, dude. Like,
yeah, like that's insane. But yeah, this was their offense. They were like layups and 3-pointers only. You do not take a mid-range shot.
Like that's the shit. Like that's the shit you got to do with the Warriors. Have Andrew Bogut in the middle and just have Curry, Thompson, Iggy, and Barnes. That's it. Sign Kyle Korver in the offseason.
Jack up threes.
And just jack them up.
Just shoot the J, shoot it.
They don't even practice no plays other than, no, all we're going to do is going to shoot threes. That's all we're going to do. We don't need no kind of game plan. Just run and shoot.
That's it. Just shoot. Just shoot them. Just get them up.
Even if there's 3 people on you, just shoot it. Hey, yeah, half court. Hey, might as well shoot it.
DeAndre Jordan has fouled out of the game.
I mean, he's a person. He's a guy.
Hey, man, he gets blocks.
He's got size. He gets blocks.
He fouled out.
He occasionally gets dunks.
Occasionally.
He got ripped on that one, though.
I guess I should actually turn the game on.
Well, there's 2-2-2 left in a 6-point game.
Well, I was getting highlights and shit.
And the Clippers are up.
Are they on ESPN?
They're on TNT. Kevin Durant's trying to take over right now. Uh-oh, nope. Durant said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna pull it from 3, and I'm gonna brick it."
He's put in your strategy into effect.
Yep,
Just
all right.
Yeah. So is Russell Westbrook.
Wow, that didn't fall. That's tough.
That's tough. Durant is going 4 for 20.
Defense. Defense.
4 for 20.
Paul's taking this all the way. Nope, he's going to give it to Jay Cross. Jay Cross. Ooh.
The Heat check, champion of the world. Wow.
Man.
That should have been disastrous.
9-0 run right now.
They're on a run? I would have never guessed that watching the offense they just put up.
Perkins in there, too. Wow. That's why you take Perkins out and you put Steven Adams in. I'm waiting for I want Big Baby to get the game-winning block, like block it to save the game, and then go to half court and do the Batista machine gun.
Speaking of which, Big Baby Dave is making an appearance.
Why is Kendrick Perkins still in the game?
Because he's Kendrick Perkins. Just think, that made Blake Griffin.
Yeah, I could see why. I could see how.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Blake missed that badly.
Wow.
Giant infant. The giant infant.
The giant infant.
Here we go. Who's gonna take? Chris Paul's gonna take this the whole way. He's got to. They are milking Kendrick Perkins right now.
Wow.
They are milking Kendrick Perkins.
That was ice cold. Wow, at this rate, it looks like Chris Paul is going to get another shot at Tim Duncan in his career. Yeah. Does Tim Duncan put him over this time? I thought Tim Duncan was going to put over LaMarcus Aldridge. He's like, nope.
Nope.
Not yet. Not yet.
It's not your time, young guy.
Lillard's already over.
Go back to developmental.
LaMarcus Aldridge is the hot sidekick.
LaMarcus Aldridge has always been the guy, and now he's finally getting like all the recognition he really deserves.
He's been a great worker, but he's not Damian Lillard.
I mean, they play two different positions, though.
But Damian Lillard is dirty, man. He's a clutch beast.
Yeah,
That is wow. That's crazy.
he sells merch.
Yo, DeAndre Jordan has only attempted one shot.
Yeah, 0 points, 1 shot.
Wow, if only Josh Smith could learn that trick.
Did you see the CP3 stare down of death into the crowd?
He's going back to those New Orleans days.
The Oklahoma City Hornets, man.
And the Oklahoma City Hornets. We're gonna bury the team right now.
Oh my god, somebody just tweeted something right now. It killed me. Hold on. I'm tweeting it out right now. Yo. I got the That's the Thunder in a nutshell right now.
That's the Thunder in a nutshell right now. Hold on.
It's 2-2.
Oh God.
But if they go back to LA on Thursday, so if LA steals this, they got a chance to close in LA.
The woman said this screw that time.
Let me guess. A Kevin Durant 3-pointer from the middle of nowhere. That's going to be the draw. That's going to be the play they're drawing.
It's like an RKO.
Look,
It's like an RKO.
Oh, he made it.
It really is like an RKO. That shit just came out of nowhere. That shit had no business going in.
Why are they trying to foul? Oh, they're not trying to. Okay. Give it back to. Oh, Crawford wants Perk. Crawford wants Perkins.
Really? Perkins is on. Like, what else did you think was going to happen there?
Oh, man. Don't foul.
Wow.
They got a foul now.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Wow.
What just happened?
What a train wreck. What the fuck just happened?
I got to retweet my own tweet right now.
You have to retweet that's a foul.
Yeah. Watch Reggie Jackson miss, though. There's still a lot of time left.
Ooh, CM Punk, ooh, everyone.
Durant hits the game winner, watch.
This is what he does, apparently. CM Punk really tweeted that, a smiley face?
No, I fuck people. The woman says Justin and his crew got into an altercation with some guys at the batting cage when JB noticed she was going for her cell phone to take pictures. She says Justin demanded to see her phone so he could erase any photos. She says she refused to fork over the phone, so he went into her purse and grabbed it. Okay.
The it. Grab the it.
First off, you don't go through the girl. Yeah.
I mean, he was just in a hurry to grab the it.
Oh, it's Clipper Ball.
That's an excerpt from TMZ, by the way. Someone was paid to write that, and someone was paid to edit that.
That's Clipper Ball, actually.
It is.
Wow.
Which I don't get it. It's a 3-on-1. Why doesn't Reggie Jackson
That's
pass?
a foul, too.
Yeah, that should be a foul. I totally agree with that.
Oh, it's Thunder Ball. They're going to give it to the Thunder. That's a gimme. That's a gimme. That's a makeup call.
God, how did the Thunder get away with Kendrick Perkins on Jamal Crawford?
Yeah. Oh, Westbrook's going for the win. Westbrook's going for the win. He got fouled. He got what?
This is literally the most non-story story I think TMZ has ever run.
Wait, what?
Wait, they just called a foul on Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Let me see this.
Yeah.
Oh man. Illuminati. Who does Scott Brooks pray to? Because he is literally the worst coach on earth. But he's just lucky he's got 2 of the top 5 players in the league.
No, that's how you coach, right? You just hope your 2 got top.
That's all like Mike Brown shit.
He is on that Mike Brown shit.
So apparently there is no actual robbery because Bieber gave back the phone.
What if Westbrook just misses these next 2 free throws?
Wow, my God, that would be hilarious.
Never mind. All right, never mind. That's not gonna happen.
Gotta miss the next one. There's still 6.4 left.
There's still a lot of time left on the clock. He's got to make this one though.
That momentum
Like,
system there.
this is for stealing our victory yesterday. I mean, because the Clippers really did steal game 4 from them.
Clippers got fucked.
The Clippers just got buried. Ooh, you're gonna get buried.
That was bad. Here we go. The refereeing has been terrible I'm trying to listen. We need the Thunder to win this game.
Find a way to put over the Thunder, okay?
How do you call a foul on that play?
Isn't it always the case with the NBA?
But Chris Paul was straight up. What can you do if you're straight up and he just follows through and punches the guy's hand? Like, man, Steph Curry didn't get that call. Here we go. They just need a bucket here. I think if Chris Paul attacks, they'll give him a call, don't you think?
A makeup call? Maybe.
I think they will give him a call.
Wow.
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 That is a destroyer. Did
You
he
want
get
to talk
fouled?
about a confidence killer.
Doc Rivers is furious right now. I think he got hit. Let's see what happened here. Nope, no foul. But he's probably still complaining. Man, he got robbed. Oh, he did get fouled. Reggie Jackson hit him on the arm.
Jackson's in the back, yeah.
Reggie Jackson hit him on the arm.
But who's gonna call that?
Not at home.
That really is a tough one to call. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, everybody's saying, Chris Paul just got fucking raped.
Clippers got no. That's wrong.
Yo, Twitter just exploded.
Of course.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But they had a replay.
Yep. They don't fucking use it. Or they got all those replays and that's not a foul. The Doc Rivers struggle face.
All right, hold on for a second. Hold on, y'all gonna get this work real quick.
That was.
Just wait for it. Wait for it.
Son, can you pause that game for a second? I need to talk to you.
Hey, Dad, what's up?
Son, I wanted to talk to you about Michael Sam. You know who that is?
No.
Well, he's a football player that was just drafted into the NFL, and a lot of people are really upset about it.
Why are they so upset? Did he abuse his child?
No, that was Michael Boley, who's still playing for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Did he get arrested for trying to solicit a prostitute?
No, that's Quentin Groves, who's still playing for the Cleveland Browns.
Was he arrested for assaulting his ex-wife and mother of his child?
No, that was Darrell Washington, who's currently playing for the Arizona Cardinals.
Was he arrested on 3 felony counts of illegal possession of an assault weapon?
No, that was Aldon Smith, who's currently on the San Francisco 49ers roster.
Did he get arrested for public intoxication or driving under the influence?
No, that's about 1,000 other NFL players playing on various teams right now.
Is there video of him dragging his unconscious fiancée out of an elevator after a reported altercation?
Nope, that's Ray Rice. He's still on the Baltimore Ravens.
Did he reportedly rape a woman and then have a shoddy investigation about it due to the culture surrounding college football and get off easy, and then months later shoplift crab legs and so far nothing's come of it?
No, that's Jameis Winston, currently playing for Florida State.
Was he charged with aggravated assault of a deadly weapon?
No, that's Akeem Talib, who's still on the Denver Broncos roster.
Did he hit a woman in a nightclub, resist arrest, get involved in a shooting, and then get charged with felony vandalism?
No, that's Adam Pac-Man Jones on numerous occasions, who's still playing for the Cincinnati Bengals.
What's everyone so upset about?
They're upset because he's gay.
Why does that matter?
Well, people are afraid that, it might cause division in the locker room. People are scared that he might be looking at them while in the shower, and they just are getting really paranoid about it.
Dad, why do homophobic men think that gay guys want them all the time? More importantly, why do homophobic men think about their penises and gay guy penises all the time?
I think we're good here. Good talk, son.
Good talk, son.
Rhetorical questions with deeper meanings. You're not worried that
That was so great. I love it. Any to that is perfect.
That is perfect.
Yeah. But yeah, that game was a mess.
They boshed the.
That was bad.
Yeah,
The NBA's gonna be like, that should have been a Clippers ball. They're gonna be like, well, that fucking help us. This is gonna be. They shouldn't have been in that position anyway.
Oh, they're up, what, 13 in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, they had like a 7. They gave like a 17-2 run.
They can't let that happen. Well, OKC got him back because that's last game. OKC had a big lead.
Doc Rivers' daughter is going off right now on Twitter.
Oh, can
you
I
retweet it?
I'll retweet it.
Yeah, he said, "Let me get off Twitter before I really tell him about himself." She's OD right now.
Out of control right now.
I think everybody's going a little too crazy with this is the most rigged game ever. Let's not forget the 2002 Western Conference Finals, Kings and Lakers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Me neither.
Are you talking about when the Lakers got like 30 free throw shots in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
That was
a whole lot of free throws.
Whatever.
My boy down to is Chris Paul, not a winner. He lost.
Clippers blew the lead though.
Yeah, for real. They're the ones that blew the lead. 13-point lead in the fourth, so the odds are like most likely you can hold on to that, but you just start throwing up shots, not playing D.
They got fucked though.
Yo, who the fuck is their mama? Cause like,
Doc, have you ever seen Doc Rivers' wife? Kristen. He's white.
well, obviously, I mean, Austin Rivers is like pair with Steph Curry.
Yeah.
I mean, if you sat there and told me Austin Rivers was Doc Rivers' child, I'd laugh at you. I'd be like, no.
They don't look at all alike.
No, they don't.
His daughter looks more like him.
Yeah.
No, truth be told, he don't even really look like his mama either.
Uh-oh.
This dude might be adopted. He might be adopted. He adopted.
What is this? Just soak this one in. Just soak it in.
Just soak this in real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, soak that in real quick.
Let me see.
Yo, check out my last retweet, yo.
Westbrook was stealing that shit, though.
Oh my god.
What? Take care.
He gave him the drink. Don't get fired, Bill.
Do not get fired.
Yo, these huge real MVP ones are just out of control.
Social media has changed everyone's lives.
Yeah, like man, like you just do one thing, especially if you you're a superstar, like either an athlete or a celebrity, and they just turn it into whatever. Like ever since his MVP speech, that shit is everywhere. It's not safe. It's not safe to be on Twitter right now. People are just going at it about this.
Yep.
It don't mean shit to me because my team ain't in it. So.
I mean, my team's gonna get eliminated by Miami. I've just accepted that.
We've been eliminated for a while, so.
Are we still rolling?
I mean,
I'm still saying
still a team.
Scotty Brooks is the luckiest guy on earth.
Who is?
Scott Brooks is still the luckiest coach on history.
Nah.
He doesn't call anything.
No.
He doesn't do anything offensively. Name one play.
Just go be great. That's his coaching. Go.
His coaching is hand it off to Durant, throw it up from 30 feet. If that doesn't work, Westbrook get the rebound, and he throws it up from 30 feet.
I can't wait for NBA on NBA on TNT. That's just gonna be crazy.
They call the referees dum dums.
Okay, now I need you to
that's
help
clearly
me here.
off Reggie Jackson.
Okay. Peep that. Now, I'm just. Okay, now hold on.
Doc Rivers looks like that dude who will kill it at the golf course.
Yep.
Yeah.
In loafers, no less.
Dress for success. Now, how, like, where? I don't, like, because I don't see it. Like,
Yeah.
he looks
Maybe-
adopted.
Maybe the goatee. I don't know. That's the only thing.
Nah. Really? That came from how?
I don't know.
Somebody has some explaining to do.
Yep. Somebody did something.
We get an answer to this?
That's not even close to. I'm looking at Doc Rivers on TV right now.
you really do have
Doc
a...
Rivers is going full heel right now on the commission.
Who?
Rivers is going full heel right now on TNT.
He ain't giving a fuck right now.
Smalls.
Yo, why did his daughter come after, like, random people on Twitter, though?
I know, like, who is that guy? Like
I said, what it boils down to is Chris Paul's not a winner. He lost his game. She just came straight at this motherfucker sideways, like, shut the fuck up. That's where he's where he is, and you are where you are. I'm like, hold up, you
Why you
know this
coming
dude?
at him?
Doc is going in so hard right now.
He's doing a shoot promo right now.
That's so sad. Let's calm down, guys. Just calm down.
All right, but Smalls, I need you to kind of question what the hell Adrian Gonzalez is doing there.
Oh, it's because it's just because it's Puig bobblehead night. So they do that. They did that with Hanley last week, and they're doing it with Puig this
But
week.
why he got to go at his neck so hard though?
Yeah, he had to break his fucking neck.
He's trying to break his head off.
Wait till Hyunjin Ryu bobblehead night.
Oh god.
That's gonna be funny.
In Game 4, the Thunder lost a 16-point lead in the final 9 minutes. In Game 5, the Clippers lost a 13-point lead in the final 4 minutes. I mean, that's pretty accurate. But still, the work that happened in this game is in nothing in comparison to what happened in Game 4. Like, Game 4, the Thunder just gave that game away. Game 5, holy fuck, what? So shall we put this to an end, folks?
Yeah.
Sure. Look, it goes off the dude's arm.
Yeah, that's either a foul or you say Clippers ball.
All right.
Alrighty, let's call it a night, guys.
All
right.
Thanks, guys, for hanging out, putting an end to this shit, so we can all get some rest or just talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Bye.
Peace.